Welcome back. Yeah, sign Abba, Yakoji in Krato into Yasaba. And the topics ni dosu, papa, and some woman who fly under that. Killers in Kwan and minimum show we. Into my friend, my boss, Uncle Dan Paris on share because ABR assembly band. Mino say Ghana police na higher show no. Into BBI cool. Me. Introduce me guest no. Arnold.
Boss. You.
Charlie.
I see you, Chair.
Oh no, too long.
As you move, no.
Where you do you move?
I said no, my boss move.
So you
I also see what's up.
Hey, Charlie.
But
and I think you toured the whole 50 states, you know, because.
Oh, not yet.
Oh no. So how I ain't know so far.
Oh, a couple.
Because me who LA, me who Detroit, me
Orlando,
who
Miami.
Yeah, baby. Wow.
Wow.
The best video I mean who a who swimming or I think it's a naked beach, but you were wearing.
It was an artificial sea. They've actually engineered something like
man-made,
Man-made. So the waves and everything has been engineered by man.
Wow.
But they've done it such a way so you actually have the feel of the sea.
Wow.
Yeah. Sea World. Yeah, Orlando.
Yeah, me so.
That's
thank you.
It's good to see you.
Yes,
you look good.
Yes. Thank you.
Nice one.
You look good too.
Thank you, boss.
Mr. Logic. It's saying
Boko.
Bibia Boko. So the I think that during the week me who say who studio who prepare EP. And I like the song you were doing.
Yes.
I like the song you were doing. But a bit more like I say only a dance of for only be one talker. Into now shallow grave near there. Into who be specific.
Dance of for one between me and Kuntoka.
Obia
between me and Kuntoka.
Wow. That's a dance.
A father don't fight his sons. And you know, a idea na me am person me ye. Who say and you know a juma to how you feel say you want to do something.
Yeah.
And I feel so me want conform or more hammy. So I didn't be yelling now. Let me see if I mean extended play bina for the people.
I think I'm one of those people because
yes.
I like the texture of your voice.
Right.
And yes, your writing skill is different.
Of course.
The way you attack the music is different.
Yeah.
I'm somebody who's looking forward to listen to that.
Yeah. So people like you, I'm doing it for you.
Yes, definitely.
July.
Nice.
Because in person we release 4 videos.
Okay, nice.
We say in the past I'm funny serious.
Okay.
Because we are also kwalabia boame. Intia na mejai. But this one in person me focus on me.
Nice.
July.
Nice. Okay, nice. Me sweetheart Bakupaka. You know, no say insu munape na bibia baba bedati. Inti ebedane Amanda.
Hi.
Although you were saying
Nyame adom me hoye na so e.
Nyame adom bibia boko.
Bibia boko. Asa okoba e honam kama o skin so ato kama.
Kakra then you be ni den.
Ghana nje.
David Ghana aishi too much. Aishi. Me buy Nyankopon adom so e 20. Yeah. Ama me adjust weather ni kakra. But last time me ti unka before me to me kwa na woni Councillor Luto Tanya pa na okika nsem bi a cheche na then or the year o can dey o can.
Oh, councillor usually for say ya can we or making statements we radio so.
Okay.
Say we cheat on Neyere and on oil lion. And I'm saying na so for white color pana o glorify bonesa. It's end the nature say we go ni mu ase na. E be yanka onyi ne white color no. And end the for the can we.
Thank you for honoring our invite.
Oh, you're always welcome.
My boss Pakupaka, Ola Michaels.
Yes, boss.
But your Bibia Boko,
everything is good.
And for the people that don't know,
kind in the mood, like
a tree man.
The wood no tree no was
open power.
It made feel rough. My name is Sheme.
But I know a casting or movie be more. Why?
Yeah, Jecha. By
what do you mean? And one same na me babeka because we share these days I won't say slow kakra but and be I mean Yvonne Nelson, I mean she's been here twice. Our premier and you are a huge investor, a big spender and a contributor to the film space. Into want to be in Tanaka say where Jacha. I see ye Jumano.
Say nya baby be sini na bu ye be twa bokasa. Omo twakoi. What is somewhere in or silver bed ati baby bim.
Okay.
Do you hear about it again?
Na say mu na mu campaign ma His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo. And I won't come for no.
Ah bra, ade when you friend.
Oh sorry. Olana me say
oh God, no.
Let me join me Socrates na kasa. Sorry.
Omo campaign man omo come mabu. They are there. So if you don't get places to show the movies you be try ko yi silver bed you anak or they are to them. Na aika. And silver bed alone cannot give you back your investment. That's the problem.
Ampa. Because you see, Okreku maintain all representing and you see, or ton land. Mati so the last time we read the BBS, only for be kun to our land.
Yeah, I read it. I'm a copy court, you know.
And I said A+. Maybe A+. And you patrol the mess about A+. Una recommending for His Excellency Nanado. Now, who may recommend you we are my arts, Okreku maintain. I think. Because no disrespect, yes, why ye Juma wa boni humo. But or call office or no land cases in Kwa. Meaning our lands and forestry and I say creative arts, Patrol. Yes, welcome to. Thank you.
I come up.
Thank you.
Your friend is okay, could them say Nana do not konya na dia o baby.
Oh,
but he's a penny and apart from politics, no, Okreku will be our contributing to industry way. You know, we feel say I will say when we are dealing with issues, I be a bit careful how we somebody be done the better but I think that he's one of the biggest contributors to this industry.
True.
You know, oh, of course, yes.
Yeah, but
yes.
that's in the past, but not in office.
In the past, no. The
past has brought
exactly. So, started production and aba they be do reaching so near there. Yeah, so
because Abraham says okay, because you're an advocate or an activist for people that don't have you have taken it upon yourself. I mean, you take all the heat. Fake military man now, you know, also who fight Yama, you know, the guy who tia Papa still, which is something commendable. It will lead to an office space in the future because I believe say Ushe Ubia Baba president. Mimi say Ubetuma president easily because everybody that has walked that path, no, they fought for human rights and this annual man. And they say, oh, catch me say, Ubia Juma in the past, into the Wababe see office ho, into Wababe do office, Juma de so your annual so near Jumana, Yanko Kani past. Who could do?
Man can say me and can't Okriku but I'm saying, sir. If we are talking about show business, Okreku Mante is one of the people who have contributed immensely to the entertainment industry.
I know.
And say no ton assassin no assassin should be a quarter. Of course, me as I'm wouldn't say me nim. And I wouldn't say me Okreku Mante Akufo-Addo. Obi asem me I say na say ye can no. Ebeka but adia I am person me asema me nim a and a court so no and mentan obia asema aba na ye kan wi Akufo yakoda
okay
enti personal
okay yati thank you so much and then you best start young topic with a disturbing story I think say or yesterday of a father or per se or diniba ko yesikadru and ko jisikadru and in the process I think say Udinsini no and a fetish priest no free police force yemba you know what are your views on it and what do you think this is I mean the way forward with this issue?
I think say
okay my producers no embo video no na yen refresh ya dream. I think the people that have not seen it yen share answer yeah discussing.
movie and make you too. Hey, can I say? Movie per make you too. Can I say boko? Mama kwaba. Me ana me frɛ mo. Me ye herbalist. Am me ye bibidro yi bi ha. Papa we Efra Bucha Bagana. And also no man kuyi mano. Ba o ma 12. Enti ni ma 12 no wono. O pese me kumutu na me eske dro mano. Me a military man. I'm a disciplined man. Me ntia anya bone. Enti I want to prove to the whole world. Any moment me man tell mo say, traditional herbalist enye nipa bone for. Enye widi for ye nkunkum nipa. Send you mu Nigeria film ni Ghana film no. This man is a bad man. Yeni ne tena kromo enye yi. Akola no de ba se nkunu fa ne schedule na akola no ha. Oh. How are you? Okay, my name is Nane Dubuafu Jr. Okay? What's the name of your father? Ivan Sopon. Okay. Your father brought you here so that I'll kill you, so that he'll get money. So he brought, oh, don't be scared, my daughter, don't be scared. So I brought the police in to come and save you. So the police will take care of you, okay? The man is a policeman, they'll take care of you, okay?
Okay. What's your name?
Akolani was school, and I'll continue free school. Tell me, couldn't find yes, Romano.
Oh, you relax.
Gentlemen, raise your head. Raise your head.
Okay, so but your video no na ye na o can be Amanda.
Oh, na me ka say the right thing no yeah no. So no em say video no kan wo mu say ono no nku nipa. Inti no. Me sure say ndese nku nipa anko be. But Bulldog me ye wa ha na ye say taxi driver bi akohu 8,000 e wo car mu e na wa return say sika no. E na obi abo na ba so. Inti sisi a we susu abwaji obi nkwa no ye ne den.
That's a question. That's a question. I mean, I think the A+ has an entirely different view.
No, your no view. But me so media no the ono so agi obi nkwa na.
I think
because of
then I say recommend what you want to say.
And then I say man say was say about Nabaso.
So
Bonabaso na okay then.
And I mean Bonabaso
just a bop answer.
Mutumu man kasa.
I was here about Nabaso.
Yes.
I was here about Nabaso and American.
No, I agree with you because he just saved a human life, and that's paramount. And see, based on that, I side with you.
Of course.
A+, about A+, what's your take? Because man, who say you've done a lot of commentary.
A year friend say, Papa no then the back coy, Wow. To start with, Okoji schedule. Boys hustle was street. Okoji schedule. Like what I say. No, like boys hustle was street. Okoji schedule.
And that's what no to mean. You bet me.
What I say. It's Papa no ono number 1 no. Ope sikantem.
Quick.
And you're number 1.
Quick fix.
Number 2. Uyo be no matter what you manipulate, you are see some level be cranny as a cofa or babra. Do a stage now. Also, we am show. Oh, cofa or babra ni kunin for yes, droma. Obia or yen nipa. Like, yes, you'll be a nipa, not just a nipa or green code. You do a stage now. What being best? What we understand is that we would in. Enti papa no den the bank coin no de ono de ono na asam no de na nkofo bebreka so omo manipulate just bia obi tumi prove say ya ye na duro na nadwen ye adwuma but papa no de ono de eche so onka ho but adenti a eduro wura no ne hu ye mehi ne say na me pesa me expose eduro wura ne say ochina obi so besa aka obi so ono so nkofa ne bamra sa na natia ma blocking wo Facebook
anya nkwa
na sankofo we say duro we omo na mo ye natia wo Facebook no natia ma blocking natia be 1000 still be natia wo and na spiritual de ben and na say cry there back bi am so type no mistake o say say wo we university na we thesis no na eduro no
okay they never treat this ama
well I'm never treat this ama Unim. Samala Malamadi Kosu Kroma na nkofo bebre fall victim to these guys. There was no way akwa no okoku obia. Seke okoku na akwa na de ne bana ban se ye nkunu. That is the papa no or ye nipa bonini.
Into person can stage than accident.
Pacho say.
What's saying there's no way say okwa koku ni ba no.
No malam no edurowura no. Anya malam na edurowura no. Me patcher say a trick what town. Saa de omo ye no. Omo be manipulate wa saa de omo be post for Facebook comment post as a comment mu no. Wunya kodi ekire a. Omo be manipulate omo be ji usike di kakra na asam na ye ka no. Ma min kan ye Ghana police for ka ho.
Hey, of course man there be pacho.
Okay, ma min like
pacho.
What boss no man break it down.
No me Mami, who can Ghana police no are generalizing. So can say ebimu because we
want to yes, you're right. Like police for be no can. Yanti kroma na police for yam robo mkoku police for. A police ni yam robo kunu ni police na okwaje malam sika we say be kan age say asam na me can si so dua say. I trick we omo ye. Ghana police for na ebi no kan ho. Enye obi na catch police for na nkasa bi wo hom ye ni papa panti no mo ye ahomote. Nti o meka say okọ TV so aka ye nkrofo ni bi ka ho. Enti police for ni bi ka ho no omo ne saa mala ye friends say na atia ne edurura for no omo ye saa trick wo ba ye be start age wo kakra se be ye edurura ma ye be gi wo saa wo saa fe de ekudu stage mi no won say sika no enya ade be ba enti na fe o se etumi twa o police ne aka kire o say kofa obi bra omo tumi de owo won he mam kire trick omo ye
obi aye obi pen ana so ni mu pa
na say me unim say me ti Facebook de bia message wo wi ase na be ba me ho omo tumi de mo amo hwe me mo ntie ni ye wotumi ko ba bi say wo kwaje sika duro wo kwa ne ya ye ade bi ne ye di usika na asa no na afia ma o box omo no ye de owo aye den ato box mu ne de ma so fa kwose wo dem wo de kwose wo dem a ni amount time a wo be bie na sika wo mu owo cobra oda box mu command de no be 1 week ubie so na wona kawo na ade nso ya kire so ubie so bie wo dan no won say light won to won wunya bie ohu light na be light won no be den obeko nto won nya pie ya ye ball no kun no sa ta wona kawo deda enti ye ball na ye kun no na wo so aye den wo so wagu ti say eh yo wo fini dan mu pie ye o won pie ya pe no wu ye trick no wo ho bebre o mu de yi ma emema mu amu wa kwantuom sa ko ye o ya ade we o ye criminal o ye fraudster so called soldier man no e wo say sa ade na no okuta na ye tu o say Ghana police for hwehwem so wa register sa tu na adenti na obi kokun obi di obi ba say ye nkoku no na wo for police man abachi ni pa na MTT di ni na che no na de na o che no mo de car no the police MTT di ni na be ya arrest me hwe police for di mi na na wo hwe the whole speech no man ye no na media mete hey me nye bone me nku nipa na okasa dodo oboa omo di papa ni sika na asa na omo pe kwan aden e ka papa na atum enti papa ni de adwuma na edi no o ye nipa bone ni okoku oye kunu ba na nko betra me yeku no o ye nipa bone ni no de onka ho but saa de na e koso wo kuroma he ye trick bi on e ba ku bi friend tilapia and the police from no mommy almost said
azam ye what trick bi
azam bi wo ho your friend tilapia almost ba ku bi wo ho ndia wo be ye azam so be rent dan ama na ya age wo omu tumi ye bia ye ko bank omu ko bank omu ko bompa ye ma bank fo no ye se bank fo no ye bompa ye oh my god and no say azam ba ko ye bompa ye ma bank fo no na o afọ ho na o maje bank no sika o jeje besia na de na o maje bank no mutumi be kan abonten because
bank ni ya chiwe di ugo ka che
bro yes so many things e cost system and this sankofo we enya de be bu obi aba so say no expect so obebu papa no asan aba ni ensan be jeje donation man dey a and ye be investigating.
Thank you Arnold the kakra me far feed the A plus into share the ecoso no I think say both individuals involved in the assembly they are subject to police
scrutiny.
Yes into I mean expatiate on
or end by saying say investigating Malam was a herbalist.
Yes,
good. So I'm just reading the police report nearby after the incident. almost listed 4 pointers.
Yeah.
The first point I know was to tell us almost arrested 42-year-old businessman Ivan Sopon. The second point I know was actually to give props to the herbalist. Said the suspect's arrest followed information provided by a patriotic citizen to the police, and we are grateful. They are even expressing gratitude to the gentleman. And then the third point I know was to tell us Akwalano, and all that stuff. And the fourth one was to say suspect, no businessman, no is assisting with investigation. Now I'm looking at these 4 pointers, and clearly, it seems as if someone close to Bibia or herbalist. Now this is what I know based on experience and my little knowledge on crime-related stuff. Boo, you and I would agree to the fact that usually, we name how many times I share ID on DSTV. But the crime here, maybe I mean the partner, the first person the target as a suspect, a partner.
Yes.
Secondly, there are lots of times a man for committed suicide or perceived to have committed suicide or major suicide note. Bishum can be no common heading. I'm draft suicide note na mom. So I can understand why this police reports were about, because I mean in the video now the first inkling we get is to actually congratulate the gentleman. Into this way is actually Uji herbalist nephew. That's how I gave the series of examples. Say Ukumwa. And recently I watched one ID. Crime BC will feel him. Guess what? They're afraid police for 1 year reports, So will be a committed crime.
Unusual suspects.
Wow.
Yes. Inti na can me expect to say reports no be investigation like I say. Every player would be under scrutiny. But then what they went ahead to congratulate him, call him a patriotic citizen and all. That's fine. This is what pricks my mind. And yes, I born Abasu and all that stuff. But if you actually go through it, now person will raise the questions that you raise it. My first way at this, say over the period, and correct me if I'm wrong. Say oko bosom ho anase oko dinsini wana ope bibia. Ono no bet show based on a request how they be kono. Ono no bet show o request we no we na saw the ba. But in this instance, it's like me na mako. Say kumi ba mami na me nyesika. You understand what I'm saying? The second bit is obi ku ne ba no. Boo, that's huge. It's not an easy way go. Oba wa wona one nature na ahwe na to that point no. Say me kwa kukuno no. To actually come to that decision. That's a huge decision.
Good. It's only Abraham Kasa.
Sir, it takes a whole different mentality to actually say me de me bano eko. Now this is my thinking. Before we take this decision, maybe I will be a quick recommendation be. Sir, minua. We be to me I say juma we am. You understand what I'm saying? And I say ye probably bit me a gentleman we home. Because you can't just get up and go to logic and say logic. Before you come to that decision, let me say why your investigation will say, listen, me person me with you, but when they beat me aboa. Then they tell you so go to logic.
And they be obtain the kind.
Go to logic. Okay. Logic is that person who has the expertise in doing that. Wow. Before you actually make the move. Now I'm saying this assuming say and yet say based on your request, Now I'm making the move. And before that I make such a critical move, it must have been based on a certain information.
And just to interject.
Yes.
To me and both and yes I move. Because you are in constant communication with Odinsini.
That's right.
Or no best request. So exactly. I get exactly your point you are building.
Now the third one, once I'm watching the video, it's your bit, A plus mentioned it. Because with your cassette, what should I be to? The police are already in the house.
They saw nothing wrong with that.
That's fine. My observation I made. So why your observation be? Me say, police are already in the house.
So there was no
it's where you to yourself, and let's be fair, the man didn't oppose anybody. It was like he was running or he was still. So what's able to know? No.
That's threatening.
Exactly.
Threat of
because
life,
it's not as if say what fair police no nyamba you. they are already in that space. So then the other bit, ultra video, he was making a commentary. So yeah, video way because Ghana AI in our thinking, the share movies at least movies. But that excuse for me, I felt it was lousy. Because your explanation to the reason you are doing the video, and just have misconception anyway, team, but they make count because you see, you could have done obit fair police and make it the report and all that without actually doing the video. And in his exuberance in doing the video, guess what he did? He actually put the little girl in harm's way.
Yeah.
But showing
her face.
Exactly, showing her face, carrying her for life.
Yeah.
The conversation, as someone catching a call and say, "Oh, Papa Beku," that's
only Nyansa la. I'm gonna say what you say. Only Nyansa.
Mr. Logic, I like the analysis you just made. Yeah. I know the Kasano were touching on pointers, but one of the pointers are PCA said, "Who share video anymore?" Critically, I think it's an OB airbo Papano. At the end, towards the ending of the video, who said shaky kakra.
Yes.
I don't know if it was the police and I say military man and and I don't. For me, I mean, where I sit, it's not the best of things to do because I mean, obiye bonia. I think so you need to hand them over to the appropriate authorities now. And here one I wouldn't start Bekano. And I think just before the threat, you know, and as it's a slap or whatever. But what are your comments on the whole?
Yeah, Ambu, I think. First of all, I share A+ idea. Say the man, who is a setup because so you'll be our call Bosumwa. When you go, you be bisan on Yema. Yes. To me, craft on the first day that we video, make us say this nekesa mocheno. As a police, you know, they are always looking for suspects, not the aiders or those who aided in crime, you know. So because a bulldog, a kunipa, a cheap bulldog, and they go. What I say, as a police, you know, I can relate. As a police for Omojumano, Ghana has no. You use a police for no. Omojumano, ya, Omonia due diligence, Omo pentem. You say conforbi, a good idea, but a chick conform and Yakanino. It doesn't matter.
But in times like these, with our honorable Dampari in charge, I think they've done quite a few.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because Oshe Papa now. Don't say we will be our call.
Sorry, viewers, Besha, Musha TV, Obi Bobo Manu, and in the presence of the police. I think that's another crime being committed.
Who's a Honumpo? Any idea about me? A focus on it to me because at that point, you know, why is it with the bonnet? We are suspect. Suspect to me, you'll be BI person.
Oh, but
let's look at no, I'm coming. Whether it's right or wrong, once you are a suspect, in where we come from, no, you can't say a suspect. Whether it's right or wrong, you can say it, but that's how we deal with suspects. In the end, say Ghanaian we conduct. Let's deal with the conform any papana action. Let me just say. I guess I'm not saying this because the person conform no nyasemo, but I guess the police no much conform so. Yeah. Because seriously, Bulldog, unless from what Arnold read, you know, the communication, the communicate with the applauding him, it is unnecessary. Yep. Me make actual no investigative mechanism. But will congratulate one person in a crime.
So that's why I want to point this. You need to understand something.
I guess I want to land because who's another Kasa?
Okay, Kasa.
Because I be landing on something. I'm Kasa. Now make you say, so what Kobusum Suda? Because no Kobusum Suda. What you say? Yeah, so Kobusum. I'm not using myself as an example. I'm saying that based on your request, they have a requirement. Yeah. It me, I believe strongly that the man was asked. If you call me Pesika, because Sika they will pay. Say any, if I will bra. Whether it was a setup, it was a ploy, whatever it was, you catch any so offer being black. One sorry, I'm finding the band or Nico Jessica. So if the police don't arrest the herbalist and interrogate him, I'll be surprised. At this point, Papa no, I said you're making piano. I'm finding Juma because he had chose a Wukumba. I mean, you want to know this conversation was to kill the child. Yeah. Who was there? Yeah. The Sirino I can say much Papa so. And obviously, so Kobusumo, that's about to what. Because of Bekuno. What is your number on the matter for protection? How will we know? So is the police diving to know say nebano or the need for protection and also anything can happen.
Okay.
But this didn't say obaso be kuno. So they need to arrest the herbalist along with the man. So they will allow the man to also speak as to what happened. And so nebano go then alcohol.
Thank you.
I say be watching and see you go kunu.
You soldier, no a soldier. Omo yi na di free soldier.
Okay.
No be say den tin yi na di.
Say me hu we no ba ye ni official.
What official?
Official.
Me say yi na di was soldier. Na soldier ye obi e dia ye call you
say it's information we don't have at hand.
Na mpacho. And na so ye soldier.
Minim ko soldier ni po.
Yeah, otin ya wadan 14 na the publicist. Me otin.
Ebia
logic, you don't know the warita
from soldier. Yes.
My papa dey get so much because
Mpacho
just there.
Uncle Ola, Mpacho, I've listened to views, and one of the concerns I wanted to interject logic Kasani said, or see police report no. Amanda spoke about the fact say bought ni bakonaba.
I guess I want about
I think me in my view say the police will do this to encourage people who see wrongdoing and bring it up. That is one.
See something, say something.
Two, this individual involved no or your military person or your obikeke. Okay, me ex-military person. So he's part of a force. It's the they took his word for it. Say, okay, wait on to me be try intro. Into normal. What do you think? Do you think the police rushed or they are being biased? And I say, only a pathologic here.
I think say police for no nan some tombo kakra.
Okay.
Exactly.
As on map prepare
Too fast.
Baako akɔ hu ne kan yɛ stronko. Ɛna mienu akɔ hu so kan yɛ stronko. So what I say, you are relying on an information the so-called herbalist no their mouth. We don't know komodi a call mumi no ntem. Ansa na akra no ba be drew fio. To all intent and purposes, a herbalist will make requests.
Yep.
Why did the man bring Neba to the house? It means that somebody made that request.
Exactly.
Yep. Is that what you have been doing? The whole year no. And they be a winner pass canty. Over say a betchinadi udi a save you face. And now say now they some man nashe. And come on ben a moody ye and sakwan wajia tum dia kranaba. You might have encouraged him to do that. Think he say be a oba obeti me a yamano. E be a waju no be a wo trapino. But no, wo buana me na e boni. Eti police for no praising man, no, I feel it's very uncomfortable. You don't have to praise me. No, they are partners in crime.
Yes.
What you say?
Suspected.
Suspect. Yes. Okay, alleged partners in crime or suspects. So you don't make the man alone a suspect, and then the herbalist is walking around free. Why na juma? So who should video ni so you realize say there was a guy in a blue shirt. MTT who needs extra white. And a police in Penny now. And who was that woman?
Maybe Otifio.
Was it Otifio?
My wife.
You woman who crack.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know.
No, Papa, I don't think any girl in my
maybe MTT didn't at the end of the buy and say, Aquano yes, Kedro no yeska, that you the car being accident. It's MTT in advance.
And one of the things, because when him say, we all engage people to do stuff for us, Amanda. So be I engage A+ on your baby mommy. And for a long time on your you know. Inti me bofu say okay so one year the best o pharmacy ka brem then A+ pushes and say fa we bra maybe this is the situation we are even
possible it's a possible scenario.
Yeah, so
it's the matter conclude I didn't know gidi on the Ghana was a problem no bibi say no emotions come to play and everybody is going one way.
Okay, say Castro may he so rest in peace. Yes what tonso Senka Castro ye you won so no mu a enke de nbe ko say ade obi asen suom na wato ne yefa no suom jesi but ye bet was say ye to me check hwe say owu yansa auto nsuo no mu
yes
because the nipa wu ansa auto nsuo you find water in their lungs because one no nsuo no no de ewu
e ga ka obe float
enoma bebre wo ha wo de behu say nipa we owu yansa ye de na etu nsuo ana so auto nsuo no mu no owu ye ana yebu ni kon mu ne yede ni to nsuo mu ntino therefore bebia nka obem no nsuo na ebekọ no bagana ha de ye akwabi de ne ba jiske dronti ache so it ends there hwe nkofo bebrebrewu sa malam fo ne a friend saying yade a friend saying natia herbalist ne there papa wo ho senka ye sofo bi na okoye ade we se ye se sofo bi ko bom paya mo bi na ye bibia ke ye nyina betu no gu Kristo sum so se ase Kristofo de Kristo sum kra de na ase wi ase what you say ka ye nyina be kana sofo ye o we ye a spiritualist or a traditionalist and I was say ye cannot send yanke be kan sofo asem pepepe samupa mo meyan to bet na ye nkọ hwehwe osofo no herbalist no any police for na ba ho no omo phone conversation mo pa police for nkọ hwehwe me donyame mo ba hwehwe mo be hu say omo ni mo ho de
of
course
it is possible yes Ghana wo hwehwe akronfo pa wo bia nka asem fensie wo hwe ni papa wo benya bebre wo police mu wo benya bebre ayi Dr. Dampare wo police ni wo ti ase ayi me bra jingo num nyina wo ye police fo omo ye papa wo hwehwe kronfo pa wo kuro ma obesia no police mu wo hwehwe wi bibia police fo no bebre na anye enti media menji police ni ndi kakra bi na meji omudi and I'm telling you for a fact say if you like woman hwehwe ade we mu yie omo nje herbalist ni phone omo nya investigation and they will know and there so many people are omo bre they chop the guy in money they chop him me I dey suspect say they chop him
so a burger
yeah of course they chop him na fe there as I dey na ya ye ni bre so they set you up and so many people are suffering from these things
and Kwame see at Nebapane attitude
the way no kasa
I
didn't hear that one yeah
I didn't talk so.
Mama Amanda, because Amanda now you are trying to make it. Okay, Bajo Casa.
Me na Amanda.
We na Bajo na.
Wadane pilot.
Allow. Juma mi babe kakra. Juma so.
Okay, so they make an say. They make a dear we say. And no mercy, you analyze the situation here. Asani I take his size. Again, nipa na ye bechi no oti hodin. One man and raso one tenase. Udi kuku abesi ni nchen.
The twins was in us.
Oni to oni she. Police if know our friend about unkuta tu. MTT ni no ontimi kuta tu. Doshe blue ni kuta tu. But who now what for police say ma mechi obu mom na okura to di chene so. So we movie a be shooting no. How?
Na
true. Yeah, born in training amansem bi owo no what dey see wantimi anka. You saw the man shaking his head. Ye twinadi. Edredi no. Papa ni wie ye no de camera ne nam dem wo to advertise himself the more.
Who's all credit them no? Not the command and our so be advert.
And the other part of it also me cheap papa ni bi no. And they say who jina crack it when ma catch so papa be. That was the most unfortunate thing he did.
But Kwame,
do you know how this child is going to be traumatized for the rest of her life?
Now Quran baby otin crack any man ma hwehwe wo ho. Na o kan say papa na ba say yenku.
Really? She akwana nim, akwana nim.
Akwana wa jimi tu.
No, come who are cracked on him. She was traumatized. Not one another spirit ira.
Yeah, mindy and language kakra pamucho.
Yesu Kristo kasa fa si for nkwasi afọ no na Yesu.
Yes, was special pass. Yes, was special pass. Yo. So una unni ho na Yesu kasa.
Ube dem say Yesu so okwa aba me ya na mabe. Omo dem Yesu Jesus bakra mu.
Amanda. Kwame asemi ayi na ye kan. Ye nyim say at the end of the day, the ye kan ye beka. By any social investigation in Kusiaga.
Oh, I know the Kusiaga.
Walk away soldier near wire retire or no, nothing.
Or retire by ye
Medium. Walk away soldier near wire retire. How do you know so retire? I
read them with us. Now, Miss Maka, you know, would you send me a host? Hey,
investigations now.
Your host.
Oh, no, last time you're the bank. So, no, police or catch police, say, oh, no,
Manka,
no, but don't tell me. No, but don't tell me.
Also, one cast, I'll see
ABR, retire. And Tiafan is our retire, because Nipan meaning, so I retire or say a Pamuno, say you meaning. Well, I saw catch him say it's something strange.
No, me, I think there's more to it.
retired soldier ni so be a soldier ni pen any police ni akwa kasa say asemasi aba be say
that soldier ni na tutu
bibia possible
soldier ni na tutu na police for 1700
I was saying, say you told ya. I was saying, who the license?
The license or the what said to no.
Oh yeah, Drew.
That's what was soldier. Yes, I was soldier.
Raoul's pharmacy.
That's what soldier. No, Juju Infantry Brigade.
Ah, no, So I think say, I mean, situations like this, when them say, Bibi yes, a trigger sign, man. I think that we should spend some 1 minute on what will trigger a father, you know. And Usha, I saw Mat 12. If
yes, what Mat 12.
Yes, what will trigger a father to do that? And especially, this is not just your regular father, the Ghanaian father, or no, only any nanny, because then himself come but who here say, Kubi, oh, me won't go far, maybe. Okay, so so what will push a father to do this?
Don't be deceived. Say Ghana for Nkwana Ebre. There are lots of guys from more diaspora. Papa. It be a homeless. It be a struggle to actually fend for themselves. So for somebody like that to have 12 kids, you're so a businessman.
Hey, 12.
That's confusing. I don't know the kind of business are you involved in here. Business in Koyi. And to about down person sacrifice.
Maybe import and export. Who says these days? Tax is on the import, export. Ghana businessman. Mostly or ton idea. What I say. So you never.
No, but I mean,
regardless.
To summarize it's desperation. I mean, clearly, because if assuming
you're a spinner, obo and no more years.
Really?
Yes, that's unreliable. And
it's Germany one.
There be say Europe na nti un say okọ iye bi okọ boss
so obi wu ye ondidi
there be okọ a year no one your ba na oni na e bibi nti I think say 12 that accounts for the 12 kids. No, I'm reliably informed. Into the make catch them.
They trust you. Yes, trust you.
I'm the host,
but clearly
you have no option.
We have an option.
Information we are seeing.
Yes, information we are seeing.
But for me, I feel say a bare desperation.
Desperation.
But I mean, to that point, that's absurd. That's absurd.
Obisu,
baby, done no more. What the monkey remember?
No, what would have triggered him to do that? Now we have
yes.
Now we are.
Mr. Logic, what's your take on so that we can close this matter and move on to the next?
I don't think it's a matter of hardship and poverty because I just see the man say he is very weak or weak-minded.
If that's true.
Yeah. No, that's the truth.
No, I'm talking about that case.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, thank you. So the man get 12. We so mbabe brea. That's in most cases. Because you hear people saying sikedro. We feel say sikedro into the maka kwaje. Ti me hu ni say papa no. Hu say budok, ye na tie you bia na dwen ye strong sao. People have weaknesses o. Bibi ade bia me fem no hu ti me fem. Bibi a be fem so me fem. Nti we no be join say bia o full grown man na bia ono so who say oh Jenja no and just an agimu or a strong people cannot withstand hardship. If the people like that no because say either say omo Jimmy omo ye childish omo ye weak and I say omo ni nyansa papa no me hu ni say oni nyansa because first of all to confront ka say me fa me bambra for sika there is no way am yesa sika hin na me pe because me ba ni wi I what consider aftermath ni be what I say there are so many factors the moon papa dey me hu ni say seriously with Jimmy is either say spell be and a done so conform no use or she Jumas ritually they spell to no so e use no to be popular and I say papa nankasa no onye sound
I was about to come
yes onye sound because I swear to you say I won't share poverty hardship it makes you imbalance sometimes so won't share one I will try na semba na fe I can tell you so what you are doing na
Thank you.
Against sound.
Thank you.
That's why I see.
Mandy, I mean, health issues and our health problems. Bibi aye fano very likely in this this country. Dream say no bet me a contributory factor to the AC no.
Bet me a contributory factor, but obi so ho ani da ho kan a ono so bet me akwakoya ono so na adwen mu da ho. But ebia ekomaba ahochiraba wa try the obe bia enye yi. Enti so no obi no obeku na on dwen ho twice obeku no no aye enye obia odi san kwasa same way enye mentally sound obi ye mentally sound pa but obekwa akoye.
Wow.
It depends on a lot of things. Yeah.
Okay. A plus.
Yeah.
We're moving on to our next topic. I mean, over the week, who say who granting interviews here and there and showing your feminism, activism in feminism. Who can only reservists. But who say who can, a lot of I've seen you on a couple of platforms. And I mean, I'm biased. I like you, so media the Okani na Thomasum. Would you want to care to explain? And for me, for the viewers that have not seen Anabi Muswemu, but they don't know what triggered those interviews, what would you say to them?
Sir, this week, I get serious BSc we are saying. I dare not so serious say CNN. Very fake news outlet. To say that Donald Trump CNN is trying to cover the whole thing. It is over here. Time Johnny Depp ne Amber Heard verdict never out no. Omu say omu mienu nyina have been found guilty because CNN omu yase be wini and obiara wo wiase fa de we enche the trim say there is a calculated attempt to make a man useless in this whole world.
Wow.
Because you could asem obi you finding it guilty. You born a 15 million. You seen the lawyer can be bill said the lawyer no you finding you born a 2 million. Then CNN go to CNN's social media platforms. They deliberately and everybody is telling them that you are lying. But they don't even care because Yase Bema has won and Johnny Depp is the first man who has won an argument against a woman. See, it is calculated, and if men are not smart, well, a baby time, we will be fighting for man rights.
Yeah, endangered species.
Yes, is there. Yeah, woman. Eh? To me, sorry, but I'm a country and say, Obani Bema yepe. Obani Bema yepe. Oba wo ho na be ma wo ho wo kan bible a mo amokọ asore no ye be use mo bible na mo kan na ne ye aka asem na akere mo kan bible a kire se oba bra wo ho ase be ma do oba odo no ya kire mo bible ya se odo etisei odo tisei ade anyankopon akere e wo bible mu about odo nyina akere say the word simple na nyame use said do oba no akere say be ma waduma do so nyoma so ye mo oba no e do so but be oba buukunu keke on ye but be ma ya nyoma e dia to ye say odo no se ye kire mu Corinthian phone woman mu e kire odo no mu a obuo wom bibia bi wom inti no ya na obi adwen ya say oba bro ho asen be ma de done a year and brand. No, it's not like that. What you say? But a man be a year and to say, pese hurisi like anya equality no muhwe. Hwehwe an opportunity to abuse men. Ena mema na ye sakawafo no. Exam do to lege for no. Pese ni nyina bebre na so ye politics. Say me can say me can be ma beto aba ma me. In my work Ghana he nyina ye my sisters. Men girls no mu feel me too. And a boy sing and say guy man for any chairman name. What I say? Girls me nyina ya me to me pie men kwa me na na ma jemfu anom ne Eliza no ma be 20 men kwa mu nyina ya me nuamba. Of course. Enti no enye sa wo be tena social media be yanko say wo na girls ni feel girls no mu feel me ka no kra kire omo ene ya me tu omo fo wo yo ba na wo hwɛ me a me na fo boys no mo wo ho bra wo ho ase na ase no nyina Frank omo eduru ra mema obi aware na bra ho ase ma wukunu na wukunu so ndɔw wo be trans na ga say na Tracy Buachi no te ayi we mu ayi ote ayi Lexus mu oye omo ye eduro bia eduro ye de fa ba ma num ma wo nkwan ye de ma ofie siesie nya kama for obuo krokro bema eduro ewo wiase nyina no ye kwa 100 meters abema no we finals bema no we no ba no di 100 meters for first won to me bema no ye desanu mu we aba na oba na sei na girls no mimi tumofu sei no muntie sa boys ye o mo adwen ye adwuman o mo na mutie o na mo kodi obi ti say gift anti echi what a man can do, a woman can do better. Bema dear, say, onye bi oye 3 days wedding, ma kamesa kabi. What you say? Young girl we si so, hwe wo maame do ko Pentecost or do ko hwe wo maame abrabo. Na fabra wo ho ase na wukunu so ndo, na mu raise mo ma. Wo di girls bi echi, na bema de onye bi. Nyankopon kra wa mo oba so ye adwuma. Wo kan Bible a oba ne bema na ye bone ena Nyankopon se bema bone a waye nti wo be san we ni fifire ansan na wedidi oba wo be bre wo wawo yanka so oba be ye adwuma iti punishment no bema ne se wo be ye adwuma de ahwa wo yere ne wo ma na oba no owo a obebre o ti ase ohia na mo oba ye adwuma enti mana ma oye ohia
asema wa ka feminist for you there
o mo forget o mo de no o mu nya bi o eno mpese omo ne mem eye girls bi omo nya bi
so oba bi oye adwuma bi ohia nti na oye adwuma
na ye ohia na ukunu ye shake off ehia ukunu ye shake o man ba pe 1 million
oba bi no pese otine fie
na wo tie abelempe nya botre me kan esikafo ne yere no mu
wo yale
me kan esikafo ne yere nya botre eye ohia ne ahokere enkwara hwe ye adwuma ukase nkwara hwe ye adwuma so ba be wo nkwara atre
enye easy job
na wakọ adwuma wahwe nkwara no esiesie mo mo akọ school no asan akọ adwuma asan aba no ya mo ba sa na eye suban bi ankofo bi sunsua na wudi girls bi echi omunya bi wo so younger we si wudi omachi na eye oba stand for your right memma be man hye wo so na men yese obi nya bi no am kanam de gift ante ya no eye example wo ho okutani kunu nam wo be ko ne fie na so otwitwi nkuko ye no kunu dua na set no kunu table a wo ye mbehye ba wo wadi akire sa girls ni bebre nya kunu what you say you know, we are living at a point. All the young girls, yes.
Kwame, Mati de Okana so, but I think you keep hammering on Gifty.
Maka. My guess be no bi no
oh, there are other examples.
Example minimum. Oh no, that guess and say feminist for senior house mistress. Maka.
I mean, based on comments I in the past.
Exactly.
Wow.
Comment, specific comment.
Any when your host.
Ola shut up. Don't
come shira.
Pacho mon kasa. Udu to obekasa.
You be careful.
Yes. Pacho we na me moving on to
into man no me to am for mo bra na me.
Okay.
So that's why mom tietie sa
no Bullgod that statements no here and say oba it was a ahokyere.
Oh, me say enya ahokyere anko oba wo hwe nkwara wo fia eye adwuma so yetua wo ka
no Kwame emema he na bebu oba a onye adwuma obetine fie se me nkwa na me nkwa ya na me
fa me kan me say ni nyina ohia quotations
no
bu honestly
no Mandy say me if I had my way my wife will not work.
Oh, you have to you want
I will never stop and you say me
Mandy
me catch you so baby I was so ye juma because
Mandy can't assembling show. Mami can't assembling show or can be and for me that's vital. See, me want my for every person I 10 souls.
I know.
Me friend my wife CCR Ntokwankwa. They are only peace.
I know.
For me, it hurts me. Me person on your sanity be now on enjoying the life our but me need to come me the mama no so I'm saying say on the real taking care of kids a juma.
Of course.
Huge job. So then why would you leave that job again and now go and hustle again elsewhere? That's too much pressure. Me catch you.
That is a huge job.
I'm sure a lot of men will buy into what I'm saying.
Now woman the mobile more feminist for no. Oba or say oba ne be ma ye pe. what a man can do, a woman can do better. To win the kasa, no person or trust or no your pen young one say what per man to kwa. We see a per young one after we say your bar. No, who brown one say a bed door.
Okay. You fancy here. And Pastor, we call your next topic, and the next topic is about okay.
Before
next topic, Mami Busano, because Arnold seems to be he has a diverse view on.
Well,
and I mean, I think 2 weeks ago there was an issue that sprang up here.
Yeah.
And I think based on the fallout of the issue now.
So clearly, no, I think A Plus was on a media tour. Based on the last 2 weeks. And I can understand because me share
commentary
proceedings. Now I realized that there were a section of the general public no more bashing Bebre so I felt like he felt the need to actually go out there and let the whole world know that's not him. He's somebody I was supporting more over the period. And he had to really make that case. And then I'm sure saying necessitating and going around. You see last 2 weeks there, ABS Wahada. And I didn't know until I watched it. I said time I host to Monaguchi or platform where we ganged up against her. Myself, A Plus, I think so. Was it you?
I was here.
Mark Brown and yourself.
Yeah, I was here.
Good. So after if you realize the commentary, it was a gang up. But because we didn't have the privilege of being here in Intino, that's how come they felt say it was a gang up. Me watching from home, I felt it was a gang up. But because Mini had by virtue of the fact that Mini had Intino, that's how I saw it.
Yes.
But so we can't say na winning clearly would go at the person saying so diverse opinions in the especially. But when you are sitting home, the picture is a gang up because you have 3 strong men, very vocal, actually going against one person,
one feminist,
all different views. So that's how it looks like. Now, to A Plus ne stance on feminism, that's him. He's made a couple of valid points. And I can't dispute nobody Awakam. However, my name didn't here gifty auntie. I saw the seen the sosa because I saw a Facebook poster. It was all gifty auntie. I best not her gifty auntie.
Oh, I quite interview saw somebody being
I saw a interview gifty auntie. And I'm
example.
When I'm bisawi, so on open na ye example ma
wana. Because example I mean na me can't be so wo bia. For me na me fan example.
Okay. We share screen so picture no na ye dey ato screen so na.
Here na yere.
Mo ho e kan wa se. Arnold
so that's and then my made discomfort because me ning the entire is like he's speaking on her. I feel no chair me say well and on a banner dream readily. The example Ama, she's the one that comes to mind. Apart from that, I mean me that's him. It is a gift in the case that's what he has to do. Me I was a bit uncomfortable saying.
I'm not wrong with me case that. As someone near can
because I was thinking say
Bia.
I was thinking say Bia because I was floundering to actually get near my gift to Kikaye, near more in Tia. I'm now A Plus a castle. Okay, I'm going at this woman. I gave you my example. So,
exactly
2 years ago, or can say 3 years ago, I was on this platform. So now the attack on the woman, not a some
attack.
Okay.
The go at.
So I'm gonna bear some way because I want me pay evidence to show so.
They say as one
maybe this week.
Yeah.
Or that I guess.
So almost see evidence ben na was the cancer.
It mean I think we better we me phones we dey upon ko aye nya botre time so anu aka ayi I think na me cover the shows na be twitwa na me da na me better we say that no or yes that no
that's what you are supposed to do.
I've been standing around what said. My search specifically what she might have said.
Because I want
to bedroom or become mobiati. So it should be out for us to also be able to have
access to show now me pay show no pa. Because na me hu say the impression
okay.
And I stated clearly say she created an impression that they are useless. You don't need the money in your life. You don't need an impression. I didn't say she said A, B, C, D. I said she created an impression that you don't even, men are not even important in. But onunya yi kunini bino or your wedding 3 days. As we are not suffering one here.
Impression. Wait, you've gone at this woman based on the
which one is your problem? I can go at anybody based on whatever.
Yeah, but we see we can also express opinion.
No. I'm saying that you can go at me.
Impression
based on an impression. I don't care how you what you take out of what I'm saying, how you feel about what it has caused. I agree.
Yes.
And I mean, I'm sure will be a say. Based on idea walk over the years, you know. This is how I see. This is what the impression you are creating.
Good.
And I even thought that you would never marry.
Good.
Then I saw you that now you are doing 3 days wedding and the young girls are still sitting down waiting for you. I may come, mama.
Okay, so I know it's not done. The person me can't say me. I had put something on my WhatsApp status for like the whole day. Me say the world will be at peace the day women begin to understand their speciesism. 2 captains can't run a ship. Remain women and let men be men. You know why I said that?
No, please explain.
I said my plastic. Yes, I'm me for so, but I feel the same way. It got to a point I feel class we need to have where we are feminists. We need men. What we menism. Because Budok, to be frank, my mother is a woman. But the way I come, Mama said, no, I'm coming. The news Mama be Kasana said, to me, and distinguishing between the gender said, no,
that's not okay. To say me, mommy, or Bema.
So many people,
the way I come, Mama said,
we are talking about gender.
I am so serious. I'm not even. Artists now, there's why you must say, this one is for mama. Some artists came for interview, say, this song is for mama. So what happened to your father? We are Bema say mama. I'm not saying hate your mother, but there may be our own who say what men go through, no, it is more painful than even labor. Because labor, we may be going through in their mind. No, come. No, please. What I'm saying doesn't matter. You are a woman, you understand me. The men who understand me.
Let me finish.
You can talk.
Mandy,
don't ask me what I'm saying. I'm speaking as a man.
Yes.
I'm going through something as a man.
Yeah.
So let me speak. When you finish speaking, speak as a woman.
But I also need you to understand, say,
no, me come as a man. No, don't good or your man.
But say
we are living in a way that see no memano. Number 1, you see, near Bema bet me about me more. Number 2, me who say Mbabi or omu ware mema. It is purposely to have children. I say you see no say a gang of women share. There's a show on TV. Say something me show the women sit down and you will see the way they think about men. How we are not important, how they can do without us, how our use is all about sex, and now they don't even need sex again. How if you open a bar, we have a man who are not called baby. Almost 60% of women are single parents. They don't have husband. And let me say, remember the Yamu. I do more planning.
You super young.
Let me finish, please. I've been quiet. I guess I mean 4 plus, but it is an idea. Please, who said Bema be complaining and Bema be defending in Bema? I guess Bema chrono or experience. So your Bema wouldn't stronger. Or say there or Timba and your man Uchi. And Bema, you can't say, good dog. The woman that came plus said, let's go biblical. God didn't create women to come and work like A plus said. It's the truth. By the way, say, who needs a car now? You're okoye juma mo bi so we for instance sister Abeka say oh me juma I want to work I need a child amount 2,000 a month up and down now ukunu is a sheikh is rich if I say ukunu I want to use this media house
yes
despite
yes and for that
ukunu for that yes we say me juma wo baby you tell me 1,000 Ghana a month are you okay
I go
so sika ni wa na oba den okodi pa the plus is right na me can say and man no feminist no omo agenda wo hwemu a almost 50% of these feminists, some are lesbians. Good up.
I'll not allow you to.
You want to. It's the truth,
Debbie.
I know some feminists.
Mr. Logic.
What are they doing?
50% of the feminists are lesbians.
Mr. Logic.
I mean, Debbie.
No.
Me sign.
Debbie.
Me say 50%. Do investigation.
No,
do investigations.
These are your views.
Have a woman.
No, these are your
How many do you know? And how do you arrive?
How many do I know?
Please. These are your.
I will show you after the show.
Listen, these are your views.
50% of the feminists.
These are your.
No.
These are your.
What are you saying?
These are your views.
It's not my views. No. These are facts. Good okay. I mean, can't say a fact. Have you spoken to any lesbian before?
No, I don't.
So who the lesbian be only in contrast and say, I didn't know a lesbian. Pleasure is the last thing. That would be a reason. Pleasure.
I didn't think men be gay.
The first reason would be the fact that men are cheats. Men are liars.
And they?
That's what everyone. Who's here? Who's here?
So what?
Men no.
So what?
Everyone is cheating.
I will not allow another gang. Please, I will not allow another gang.
So now it's
yes. So please, you have your turn.
On my last point, let me
for long.
No. Wrap it up.
There is much time, but go fair long. Good up.
Yes.
Wrapping up, I'm telling you that if you speak to 10 out of 20 lesbians, the reason for they being lesbians, they say, "Mema you cheat, Mema you liars, Mema not dependable."
Mema cheat you right.
Amanda.
Sorry.
Oh, when you want to me bash, you want to me bash.
Sorry.
At the end of the day, no, so munya be man say okowari omo. That is the greatest honor of their life. My point is, feminists for now. Omo no magazine and say be discouraging man from getting married, be with men. What is the agenda? What are they seeking to gain? Is to make men look stupid, for men to look like the devil himself. I said abonsama. Oba say upe bonsama ebema. But how do you feel as someone when you hear these things?
Okay, but
I still stand on my way. The feminists are lesbians. I still stand on my way.
But to be fair to the women, before Amandi Bemu.
Yes.
To be fair to the women. Oh, ye one Bema be so omu kotobonto.
Omu ho.
Omu kotobonto.
Debbie, Emma 50%
lesbians, feminist form.
It's logic. What person catch me say, a man na, and I'm a
feminist form.
Feminist form.
And that's a man na.
And you're money now. We are Bema. Didn't Emma bread. When you're back.
Mr. Feminist for me, because I'm buying general.
It's then a mobile feminist.
Because I don't know the reasons. Mama, is a cheat. Why? Just asking me a question.
I'm talking to him, so it's fine.
She's engaging me. I'm not the one talking.
Communicating with him. It's
Yes,
fine.
but I'm also moderating the show. Or bisa wasema tubu na wahu unkasa yes. Because in Crawford say feedback amenya mo pesa obunu me pesa. No tubu
he has our impression be about I'm not here to defend feminist.
But we are feminist. We are feminist.
I'm not here to defend feminist.
Yes.
But bisa almost say again na Emma almost sorry and almost cast on me feminist. Again we na offer answer or ba be feminist.
Have you considered the NCFM? There is always two sides to a story.
I don't know.
Be obanya problem and you be man kwane cause problem no. Most women hard so major omufun so atum in a relationship. Fan say bia obanya bibi na wo ye there wouldn't nya issue. On the side don't to da.
You see oba.
Few women can accept say oh me so make a problem na ba. Obeka say be man no what did he do? He went to cheat. He cheated with my friends. Yes, this is one of the major.
But this is what you should know. You see oba before oba is a license agreement. What you say who install your phone now? New phone so your agreement. One can agree to me use phone. If the women seem to be always right, unim. So I know there I don't.
So are we being equal? Are we being
no, we cannot. No, we cannot be equal. We are equal.
Yeah, man,
I said one time you can say women belong to the kitchen.
I mean, they are supposed to. Yeah, I do stand by it.
No.
I know they are. I stand by it. Yes.
No, Shabo, what we say?
I do.
Sisi awo ye wo maybe wo ho a wo obeka so mo ye
feminist
obeka so mo ye feminist but that is not it. Sisi ama bebe wo ho no ma de all chair ne say obeko owo ni sika nko obeko hospital obepe ne IVF bi aye no wa mo ne ba
because
when you want to be woman
when you
want to be woman that's where they are going to spend
Debbie
just to
because
and I am
Hey, Charlie. Marry, Charlie. Man, your patro.
Baby.
Man, your patro.
Because boo, a man fan ya memo, a member de ma fan ya mo, and they will never ever admit. And at the end of the day, there are lots of women on Mua, and member need come, but because of a colano or no name, so then no,
Amanda, you know what we are going to do.
So
you can speak for women.
I can speak for
Mr. Lodge. I can speak for what we are going to do.
Mr. Lodge. I can also speak for women.
See, wait, you are a man. Say about the same, that money or bar F Kwan. Just original member.
Debbie. No. It depends on the issue at stake.
Exactly.
To me,
the issue at stake is we are the problem that women have. That's not the problem. Are we the problem?
Now, when the ocean said you are in a submission crying in your break, and I was also a problem.
Yeah, the problem. Problem is here. Mbemano, Mbano. They have an agenda against us.
Yes.
So I was happy when
to achieve what?
Even though A+ was mentioning names, I didn't mention name, but I gave a figure. Say 50% of these so-called feminists, only lesbians, because meaning the agenda they
are you willing to mention names?
Oh, mention one name. If they will mention their names.
They are daring you.
No. They haven't dared me.
They are lesbians as well.
So what?
What is the name of American actress?
How many men are gays?
American actress.
How many gays are fighting against women?
And recently there's a female rapper in America. And they live peacefully.
I'm just asking a question.
Some Muslim women are petty. These lesbians are marrying each other. And I have a person having a straight marriage even with a man.
So are you seated here?
I am not here to tell you whether I support.
Having marriage with men.
Is that how God created? Is that what? So is that how God created you to frustrate a woman? To the extent that she wouldn't even want to get married.
What then I was using frustrate
women how?
Into a banning the sister not waiting there.
Frustrate the women.
See.
Talk for me, bro.
You can frustrate the women.
Talk for me.
Arnold.
It's
Mr. Lodge work too much. Oh, what they?
Co-host.
Ola can be why? Oh, Lodge gaji so.
How do we battle? Something on my
battle.
The girl be a Jana lesbian.
Amanda ni
Winning Nano is because of somebody's impression of Obi Asema Oka, right? Obi Kanasem. And you have an impression, sir. Some no cannot say nature. But impressions, most of the time, they are not based on facts. Asema ye can way. They said they are not starting. The last time you had show with Felly, people had the impression say most said that mo come adwini boom some will be bu oba na nimtia impression was it based on facts?
No.
So obi ye program now unya that impression now it's not based on facts. So how do you take that and now we are having a discussion making women look like omu trimoding?
Thank you.
But why are we doing that?
But that's
no, why are we making women look like hey mumma and sorry mumma and memma swimming fast and 60%? Stop the nonsense.
Oh yeah, patrol.
No, yeah,
strong language.
I'm sorry. Nonsense.
You
guys will be making nonsense.
Strong language.
Sorry to cut you. With him. The word for Olano in Jamaica.
Mr. Lodge.
Now you do the word for
so because it's not standing for men. Oh no, can I? What one you be Canadian or something?
Mr. Bulldog.
Yes.
Oba Neya or the Betchrono. She has received a certain kind of treatment, and then she gives it back.
Yamisha what? We are Bema what? Allah. I can't what you again. What feel? No, what feel?
Na boy no ye o sa de. Me dey. What the problem? After me be at some mood.
Ye pamucho. We man come into. Ye pacho. There ye pacho. More than you pacho bebe.
Mama can dey say
ye pacho.
Mo ye show some property.
Ye pacho. Ye pacho ye ni say. Ghana ni secret vote. Una okita kino. Yes. Una
na wona so ni abakọ akọ fine na kan ni dey bisa won ase na dey obeka obi dey.
So boom, asema me.
Sorry.
The American say, share almost say ya more ba say o meye adwuma. Also agree.
Yes.
And I know say the origin of your knowledge is from the Garden of Eden.
Me,
I know say that's the origin because I honey ball ba ne be ma kane according to Bible. But the question you ask yourself, adwuma be na Adam oy. Adwuma be na no ya na etuaneka.
He's an administrator.
No.
Administrator hwe ni man den yanku babo no hwe so.
Wana na etuaneka. Wana na etuaneka.
Na ketia ni oba na ye di bre no.
Can you imagine?
No, yes.
So if you have this mindset, where there buba?
No, please.
No, like if you have this mindset.
No, wait. You're asking me in Pachomba.
Who you go send mami if I have this mindset,
yes, you can't ask me that question.
The point is that the person say the way men may be sitting and sana may be here.
I agree with you.
They say also baby a multitude million logical. Ne wo subanya on logic e dia che oba no.
Kingston Jamaica.
Ne wo ne one year and maybe ama e ho ya no. No, sometimes you feel say we are men so like you can't look so oba ke oba.
And our ratings get come up or Twitter.
So no, I won't do like this.
Okay.
No, I feel uncomfortable when you look down on women.
Oh, but
Mommy, you now the
still girls no move feel.
I don't want them to feel
Okay, esono ade a ye to ene esono ade a ye pe
ompa wonto
anya no kre
ompa wonto this is the check
me si wiase esono ade a ye pe ene esono ade a ye to ade a ye pe no ebi ye I wonder what you they do for me if you did na sanyo that one is saying maula sanyo no ye pe banyuma ye to ene mokwa kan kire ja se aboa bi achi Joseph ewiase esade aye because baby ho onipa bi anadwen ye adwuma bia no onim se asema ye kan eya but eye no kore onim se asema ye kan ade aye we ye kama ba ye hia we enti no me yanka no kore ne nkire maa no
sede
no kore no ne se ade ma broken homes ne nkwara and family issue nyina ba ne say mo pesa mo chen say when there is a house or there is a home there shouldn't be authority, there shouldn't be a head.
Yes.
Baby wokwa penini hobia no asumdwe ni ho
disorder
in wokwa heaven aso abofo kra wo great
se penini ne ye ne penini ye dia asumdwe babala
wokwa woyɛ oba na wotifie na wopɛsɛ wo kyerɛ sɛ munyina mo yɛ pa asomdwe mmafie ho
that is not it
ɛwɔ sɛ obi yɛ pani ɛna mo na mo sɛ nyame na bɔ wiase nyame na kyerɛ Bible na nyame akyerɛ sɛ bɛrima ne yɛ tire oba no wo hyɛ bɛrima na ase wo ti ase wo betena ha bekyerɛ mu sɛ ɛna yɛ treat oba bad asma yɛ kan obi no ɔka sɛ okotreat oba bad o
no but you are not even listening.
That's what you said.
Me say what you give is what you receive.
It's asma America. What is
no,
it? How different is it from what I have said?
How you see the good side
how
of the
different
is it? About Bonnie. You see the bad side of the Sana Bema Sotia. So what is the point? Many points
you are losing the point. At point I will point I will mention is there is a calculated attempt by this word. Hey, yeah, me, I know that there is rape. There are so many women who have experienced rape, and we have to fight for those women. I have fought for a lot of them, but they bring us one more. Which your ban some sexual harassment. What was that? They bring now more. I'm telling you, so many men are going through a lot of control, and they rape. Who really went to a rape? Why yes. Masa me yanka no kura ntire nipa. Wo wi no wantia.
And a technical issue.
It's very technical.
Bebre na wo ho moboa. Ema no bebre na ye nipa bonefo. Bebre na
aye. Man so bebre na ye nipa
aye.
Man so bebre na nipa bonefo. Bebre na so ka ema to ohaw mu ni ya be ye. It is almost a maybe ebi amobom ho chenku said no. Because of treatment, I remember they might. Yeah, for you are not mistake. I'm a lesbian. How can you be a lesbian?
Ola
twisted. You don't look at the other side of life.
This is Obisa, Mr. Lord. Me mean to me Bisa.
No, so we should be not the chica. Yeah, be not the casa.
Yes,
yes, Obabia anybody.
No, Amanda anybody.
If you say me, mama, let me name the
this week, you say you can easily catch say on only the yes and 12 of this very moment. I break it down already, so I also. You know, based on Ntokwantokwebe, a delay, any yemiaba a fear. But you break bar near diving into that matter. And see, Pacho, you break by your bar. You will get into that matter. Why? Yeah, damasi say mo enjoy program no. Mo tinasi still na mo share. In topics need be brave and the nyampon ye be pon next week Friday because when I may host it. Before I call no na make us say you come modern day ya santo obi a oba ne you know she ain't shaking no this week you who say the modern days ya santo no we are shaking no soon ni show so me am aba delay nti me pese ebusa I mean enim say oni me nuaba efia ewo I mean you know oma kika you know I want to delve into the matter and ask say I mean dear because baby akosi no me ba no me hu video bi efia say me ma won play victim na ono so beto me play victim nti maybe some viewers I mean me panelists I mean me omo ye ejuma say what's their mindset on or their take on the issue that is let's start I in massem no
okay
who's be firm
okay be firm I like that I obasem no me oba na never start Amanda nanga who derail me
there be then what do you want to know
you know your fellow feminists okay you know they're throwing shades and also they are each other's throats and who same way across watch it you know but this week I think I caught to the height because obi to say Madame Dolores no she directly doesn't respond engage but this week you say ebi so say stunt to push her new show ne idea
which is possible
you know but me who is I know me name delay pa you know or me ni papa so me who there me video na me who you know it felt there's some realness in there so then I all back afa
honestly delay ni if you issue no so bisa me the genesis of it me I wouldn't know me sorry one day and me who say yes way through shade me na yes way through shade way so through shade but the kofa ba me I mean I don't know the whole story around it but just that sometimes they be what I try to utumu say we na kasa we so ni we na kasa but I don't really know what I can say about it me nim de metumi aka afa mo ntokwa no cause omo mienu no mo nyankwala so I don't know how long they want to go about it if really they have issues and they don't want to sort it out and this is the best way for them to go about it but seeing delay break down besides if it was really about that even me share comments near the me nkofo bo nkomo efa hu no be say yes because you say obi akoka say at her age you know oni ba near the ma say you say excuse me to say was your friend is saying is this Sam George
yes honorable Sam George cry be muma ono cry so say say to be cry so Emma no but then me issue there personally I don't know what I don't know how long they want to go money they tagging as internet MP I think
social media
yes I think it's fair Kwame I mean say one imana nyina e Ghana yes omo bra penny so I'm sure say you have an insight there because I say I mean artists then what is the issue
what is the issue
a delay ni a fiasco nigga a assembly ntokwa no tawa we can we I mean what's the problem
the important in a delay account for if you account for delay
I mean during the week you know me said until say
sooner now
soon because
no say no be a interim
there be oka she spoke about what the reason why Amani are breaking down because
not say identity
or see consistently no
going at it for 12 years and she's tired
obi akika ne hu sem sa opeso can be okay let me say efia can hu sem sa opeso can be na obi a say on there she should be the matured one she shouldn't speak up in this area I say
amen
good
bra me delay me new aba no ɔyɛ koni ɔyɛ ɔbɔɔba if you are a nigga mini aba no ɔmo ade a me bi da me inherit enemy metimi ne oni ola aya yɛ namfo oni ola nkasa wɔn ba me ni ya damfo me no so ya damfo manyi sɛ bia me na me be inherit wo enemy ɔtena me hu no makɔbom enti no ade a woni ola kɔyɛ de ntɔkwa baayɛ no ebia na ola ne me yɛ saa de no enti me de wontumi me ka nkyerɛ me sɛ ola ti sei no ola me ne ndi agro ɔno wo na yɛ ɛnyɛ me ti me ni ola de we have our own relationship most ya no makomo ntɔkwa I don't want to know if you any delay asɛm no ya ebetwam no menim sunwe de menim sɛ bia if you enti na delay su an de me ntumi nkyerɛ but ne ebetwam no em sɛ obia ɔmo nyina ɔmo tuotuo ɔmo ho shade na me kan ha no ka say based on impression ne ɔmo yɛ na impression ni bi na ɔmo yɛ no wo sere la me nse me nya wo if you wabo delay di
o wabo ni
delay wabo if you di
ombo ni
wo hu say what is the delay but some ye nyina te say ade ɔyɛ no onye impression o create ni say ye if you no ne kasa ana anya sa
yes
no be creating impression my guess na me can dia no mo adwa
asisi ana wana eku
ja osu ja wasem ni bi
ma me dwen me ho
enti no me I in fact me sa omo ntokwa no me mpese mewuram obia wo Ghana bia ne me relationship with the Fiasho as nigga and me obia ne me relationship with Shatawali and the reason why I make no I keep that relationship with these people and they say I feel that they've gone through a lot. Wow. And you know, I am overlooking your bebre. I wish that omumi and only the lombet me sort to out. But say I will be in their fight or I didn't meet me and say bet me sort to Santoquano.
Yeah, that's why I mean.
Mentoko be no mean to solve it. Mentoko be any we are saying. Why no one? Huh? Why no? Me who say it's serious.
At this week he went to the highest of heights.
No, Santoquano, you bet me solve it. But I don't think say as a punch in talk we can deal Hanaway account with social media. Oh, second bay. And my man talk and me who say Bibia a way. Delay decided say on Casa. And to know that was it.
Okay.
No, I had to say someone like she's not responding. Say whether or the no, and you know no, she's not responding. But the fact of the matter, they say delay so one is ne will or no true in the shade. As some moment you can hear.
Before I come to Arnold,
so I wouldn't say delay your true shade.
And no, me Babe can say. I mean,
no, if you have your true shade, maybe.
Yes, but I think say if you are much more direct, who say delay there or no or a shade or no they be Arnold starting the show.
O prayer maso and am di blue share wo fun say identity na me prayer o kakra bi na da bi mpaton to kwani formula
but Matthias here you see the bloggers
so mumienu no me penifo
Matthias here I get you
wo de no wo ya ne subtle obi de no obeba ne straight what you say it mpaton mama man yan ne say nipa baako na enye omumienu na enya ntokwa
oh yes me can say my point here is that we were speaking about impression. Who can be about impression? And I think the media space finding and this goes to Arnold. The media space we find ourselves in, there are a lot of impressionistic articles. What you say? Into obi beba show so abe can bibi. Ebi amini Arnold won ntokwa. Na makan bibi. Into a blogger and I say site be befa no or no. Based on only impression, yes, interpretation. No, they are true headline.
Yeah.
Intimacy, Arnold Tifia. So when you're careful now, just read the headlines. Now, I don't need before. Yeah. You know, so in my view, but I mean, I don't know your take on what's happening.
Points kakra regard to speculative headlines and deceptive headlines. I mean, that's another topic for another day. It's understandable society and no. But when it comes to this particular fight, It's been going on for 12 good years.
Wow.
Yes.
Over a decade.
More. Yes, over a decade. 10 plus 2. Ain't sure say.
Nyamema 70 with the 12
Exactly. Ogusoko. Ain't me sure say for a lot of us are here follow. You know. Sabahu through shade that you know exactly where it is going to. So, for example, a couple of days ago, if you are cast away your barren, no, we know exactly what it was directed to. And then delay, so opposed to old Nigga series, we are on it. Exactly,
or humble itself, man.
Exactly. I say if you are know that humble itself, man, no. You don't need, a blogger to actually tell you, and I say entertainment journalist to tell you exactly.
Delay posted that video.
Yeah.
Old if you are series be I say sure a very
video non posting if you are
no. Yes.
Yeah, she was there.
2 of them.
We share video no.
Yeah.
If you are jinem.
No jinem.
Etino. Wow.
Exactly.
Mommy and cano cry we are.
What I say.
I am tokwa.
So
a be say if you are a pen tokwa.
Of course. Until back and forth. So to answer your question no. Enye afi na started. And him who target here. You get it. Obi say na no buy idea. I mean omo issues ni na no buy.
Na no super if you.
Exactly. You get it. So in this particular fight, you cannot blame a journalist or a blogger for being speculative regard to the shades near customer because you know the target. Now, after the video now, delay break it down. If you're struggling in the response, this is what she wrote. Your friend of Valentina, right?
Yeah, Valentina.
Guess what she calls herself here? Valentina. Valentina. What does it mean?
Violence.
Or no, violence. She's built for violence. And there's proof to actually show say she's built for violence.
What about Valentina?
Or no, if you're Schwarzenegger, so or no, Akasano are tagging her as somebody who is built and is ready for violence. And there's a track record to show for it. I mean, from who to who? Why engage you in such a tense manner? If you are certain delay, now you are not built for. Maybe I want to, like you said, you're built for shades. Stick with your shading. This lady has told you and everybody else in Ghana say, oh no, she's built for violence. Say, oh prena, or no poncho. You understand? It's not as if she's not told you or she's not warned you. She's warned every one of us. Said, me, if you engage, I'll go at you. So, Ehame said, knowing this particular person, and I as I sit here, I think Delay knows her more than I do. Plus the track record of engaging in violence with other people. No? You should actually be prepared before you engage. You understand what I'm saying? So don't go and prep. And then when she engages, we're like, we're tired. Tired of which one? You understand? Because you knew exactly what you were getting yourself into. You knew the personality I want in a corner. Over the period now, Kawaii Dean Sana, Unfina, or you felt shade, it's good for you. Stick to it.
Amama Kai Samini ni Shatawale. And Samini in this instance, Samini delay. And Shatawale if you ask us because onu obetru
for the instance it looks like good
na Samini yes and I training by na
and munya no
so me gaza me
I know this very right but ko pen to kwa
yes
to formula
me yen na ngase na kwa me plus that be wo ba you ready na fabra
you see and I've heard a lot of people talk about like so the commentary about the barring blah 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 was below the line, but there's no formula. Let's be fair. Once we soon in be engaging there, because massa, once you people flow no there, it's like you going no. Let's see. It is uncalled for. It is unpalatable. It is inappropriate for ladies with that pedigree not to be engaging in such little field in here. But let's also be truthful. Say you're going to a fighter. Boo. you the same example I was citing about the diss songs. Wale ni Shatawale Samini. The patrol formula or these songs now Wale or because once we are engaged in Nkwade, I want to hit you at a point to hurt you. I don't care what I say. All like my purpose now is to hurt you. It's a name Shatawale say no onya gbemi o de be mame. It's me onya gbemi onya we I'll chop for my corner. Unless of course or the onya neighbor also you chene be man. Na mo kosa.
Say na wo share no.
Simple.
This is 30%.
You get it. So understand your foe, understand the match a woman. But you see, we are now you are tired. For some reason, that's a woman winning kind of, and people are actually making. Because you knew exactly where you were getting into. And let's not make it seem as if say back home innocent. They all went at each other. Back so you get it. But let me get to one point. B. When you say Ghana for any song in saying who is. Sir, response video na if you are do you know how many comments are generated? Almost 700.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
700 plus likes. Any with almost a 1,000. Wow. And 90% of 700 comments no. I'm out for born same one. I've seen the likes of Papi Kujo and Diamond appear. They're excited over it. Oko delay shade no sir. Over 500 comments.
Wow.
And so when you get people like this spurring you on, if you're shouting against who's animal, no, I mean seriously, if you like go on her page and check. All the fighter we're engaging in, we like violence. We like violence. Only better one number for the fire emoji. You understand? But I mean, these people should know.
This is how they entertain themselves.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I expect to say, "Biabaka, so if you only do know." I mean, at this stage, Charlie.
Okay. Yes.
What kind of art of war?
There be, but I think it's an interesting book.
Yes.
There be interesting.
No. I've read some chapters.
Me better more quote to you or the art of war. Na kind.
Okay, this one.
I'm more quote to you and na kind. Also there. Also, if you know why. This is a quote from that. Also then.
If you know the enemy and yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself, but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you also suffer a defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every little battle. Wow, that's interesting.
Interesting.
Professor Lambert.
Professor Lambert.
Yes. But what you na me ma.
Me dey be say omo se delay say jaya on twaso. On focus on other relevant stuff. Okay. If you shall nigga I don't know. On also a Valentina.
Okay. Ola.
I like the way you
I mean, what's your take on issue we are because Arnold Kasano.
How can you say that?
Arnold Kasano, and today the operative word is impression. Or creative impression means Ghanaian say violence. But I think say violence is misplaced. Nyoma hu hia na e de hu jim. Nyoma hu hia no ubon say na etwetwe na.
Can you for violence in Ukraine?
What do you think?
They na ye no man hu hia. Who determines the hia ni the hia? I mean, you have a point. But I'm saying, there are matters, real matters that are bothering us as Ghanaians. Na me say one be determine.
Maybe floods.
Me want to flood in you. Who can flood in here? No, I'm just giving you the thinking around.
Yeah, but Matthias, I'm saying these are like national issues. Me, I say my kosu, any national issue. But you realize, a lot of people are partaking in the triviality. What's the make answer?
Mama issue, my trivial name.
Well, but a ban say, I don't know. Yeah, just a manu, like if the country is going to mess up, and mess it up and fire home. But Ola. Ni Mr. Logic say man na A+. Share week where seeing look at how people descended on A+. People that I even felt say we enyo mum tokwapo you know, you had the likes of Edem.
Oh, Edem.
Yeah, getting into the fray.
The musician.
Yeah, the musician.
But you know Edem, I like him so much.
I know. And
I have a lot of respect for him. So he's the only person, and I'm having a chat, and I asked him why his post. And he told me he disagrees with everything that happened. And I asked him one question: have you watched the video? I said no. And I was very disappointed. Because when didn't tell me engaging or no. Because he's educated. Because I expect him to know better. He's enlightened. So he was the only person that I was disappointed in. And he told me that I've been all kosher. But he still disagrees with me. I'm like, you understand? So most of these people, you don't take if Edem if he can be like that, don't stress yourself over there.
I understand.
Okay, so I was saying, say, when they determine the here and the here, I don't think say ya more be a juma say or match say when here and here in good actually. It's way here, people choose what they want to. And to quite 12 years new. 12 years.
Series pa.
And yes, I'm to mean to be at your Ghana say that.
Quando sasmia.
And not 12 years old.
And the series are actually days of our lives.
Yes.
And
as the hourglass, what was?
Yes.
So are the days of our
lives. The TV power.
Oh yes.
So unim boo. You on kwadam yenu omuko school ah. Baako ye ase waye no ho mempem wasem ba wo ko school anade ehu ni se waye bad no ko nunu no na bad ne badness na pi
Wanchi wan
o ji ase ne ye ba se we de ompen was na de waye bad na ne ko so sa de no meanwhile de we din na ne ko nunu wasem no so ji ase eti enkura no be sa na da kro de waye bad no afi onye obi anka bi ma no ti obe so be hwi wasum or she was man at the soon coffee. For 12 years.
No, but you see, to be fair, I don't want to pick sides. But
no, me picking sides. Me more scenario. Be having a make answer.
Okay.
Thank you very much. It's for 12 years in Korea. Me no akosan to Korea na dakro. The ono ko nunu asem mo no. Ono mo se wa manager so on kubi ma. Anyanya me no se yeda na se.
Oh. I mean though, you see.
No, anyanya me no se yeda na
se. But me point is say I'm not siding with anybody, but based on information about delay or say, for all this while, she's traded in shades and been patched on no per se, because she went to the extent to say, so say, I do nipo, no per se, on Jayana, because anytime she puts out the shade, near Fadi Amobi.
No, it depends on the kind of shade.
No, it depends on the shade. I'm just
saying what
she said.
But Obuba, you won't say yes yet. When you born no share, yes you eliminate. Untimi nko throw shades and after you point you and abezu akyere me.
Undrin says I impression asema na mu create amamu.
No, when no unze me catch you say impression normally there's only facts to back it.
Now a fact for more yes.
I was supposed to say
the fact when only back impression.
This is about the fourth time I come on the space. And your fan.
Space in your
friend. Your friend so no can I
and your Jerry. When him say make us say there's impression, but impression mostly it is not backed by facts based on your feeling of ADSC. But these ones we are giving. Arnold has done. We're giving the antecedent for 12 years, and I didn't want to go in there. And I may summarize it and no. After the 12 years, this is where we are.
And then the partner made the video. No opposed to one.
One opposed to
delay video opposed to one.
The nephew.
Yes.
Almost with Arnold.
Yes.
Arnold, you know.
Opposed to when was on their page.
On their page.
I'm sure on the page.
On their page. Yeah. Because that's what I asked you earlier. I said,
I've seen the video circulating.
There was another person's page.
Yes. Of course, delay.
I've seen that video circulating.
So it is not.
Yes.
It's not based on facts.
No.
Exactly.
And so you lied.
No, I didn't lie.
It's an impression you had.
Listening to the woman.
It is an impression you had. No.
Listen to the woman. Listen to the woman herself.
You are trying to dodge. Don't do that. It's not good.
I'm not dodging.
No, I'm advising you. You don't have to use.
Thank you for the advice. But listening to the woman, she gave you antecedent. Say for 12 years, my boy will be. See you. Maybe I'm not video no. Mabua will be Amina Baby doing Pempesusi, and Mebua no, this is an entity and I a year or Dima firm. Is it bad? Some Mebuanipa. So, who person make one first and Nanka was with Nicofodia and Nkoko, some Coco Park, you
Authority Park.
Authority. Nanka only a coach, but they say no, she's doing something in our one boarding. One more Babra, who buy a Tebella. Ubebu Beba, you almost almost Benasi. And to watch it when you know, and then the Nisuno, a Jareno. But me, ya only say, it is a not wooden shades it too. That's a who throw punches are. Why throw those shades? Yep. Because Sebi, bra, will be the I know. You will maybe one maybe one. I know ya. You
can't some waha now a ye, akwe yoti UK, Uber can be. Fuse. Na me two punch am say we at asan kan no air den dodo masa wo kopent to kwai don to kwa
you don't show me how to fight. Oh, young go phobia mo no ya o ba wo kase emagina ko ne enko a ontimi wo say wa no ya ba wo ntimi ntonsa ana meboa
impression.
Oh, let me see. But who didn't know so no one? Or they are go sabos and or Jano.
Move be yard down. Me appear to studio and I give me the one of me. Say, hey, you see me appear to be to Quentin or no appear to find a match over. It appear much in really? To be the one I get move friend. That I near yard for her. Only I saw by a concert to see that make or have brand. I'm saying, okay, crème home ever. And I'm afraid from the corporate about who are changing that. Therefore, I will copy to some Omu studio and say, Omu Cotono. And I appear to show that you are tall. No, it's a short match. And I'm a fan.
And a bony who
don't talk about
it's a disappointing scenario concluding on this thing. I wish it had not started at all. But baby about doing and say when a bema a child, I think that is good. But next time no, so we will be na social na ye bow na account na be kofia kosua and ko kan tokwa ni amebo no anko fia anko su.
Okay, so an tokwa na Lord we sort safe tokwa.
No,
solve that problem.
Then
now asisu bacho.
Well, I think so far I'm not saying say sana moye. But it's listening to my brothers, it feels like because a musrobi. It's as if some of you are afraid of a fear or delay. Serious, that's what I'm decoding from the whole submission. I don't have the power to tell your mind, but from what I'm hearing, impression is the other meaning. Okay, so thank you, plus.
Impression nice.
Because I don't want to have the feeling say there is a fear to get back at anyone here or delay.
And I've made it very clear that me.
No, but
I'm biased. I'm saying like me, I'm biased towards Shatta.
That's you, but me, I have been Shatta's manager before, Bulldog equally. So Asemba, that's it. He is wrong. I will say it. If he's right, I will back him. So that is how I operate. And when he is right, you can be right and wrong at the same time. Then we will look at how we dissect the right and wrong and combine it and defend you. But when you are wrong, you are wrong. So if you are right, you are right. So now the issue is, I'm not in the capacity to point fingers at who is right and who is wrong. But from what I've also been hearing and been seeing over the years, I think these two grown-up ladies need to face themselves. Because first of all, anytime I hear delay shading, maybe I know I say parables be, proverbs be, I see her as a coward. It's that she's afraid of something. Why is delay shading? Be blunt. That's one side I don't like about her. The way she can be open. No, Bullgod, when everybody was talking, you were quiet, I beg. This one quite allowed.
But I'm saying that your words are strong.
I never spoke.
Before you go.
Yes.
Who said? Any trademark?
No, there's not a trademark. There is a fight. What is trademark?
There be delay. So what the
So
I'm saying that she comes up with something.
Okay, so now let me get into the fight.
Because of that.
Let me get into the fight. No, but you agree with me, say everybody here has agreed, say the shades are always for fear. Everybody here has agreed.
It's an impression.
It's an impression, but you all agree that she don't come open. But we all know Ekutia Ekutia ni Nira. So anytime she shades, there are always pointers. Say Efia.
No, it depends on the kind of shade.
But there's always a signal.
Okay, a fear factor.
Yes, the fear factor is always there. And the fear always come hard. As in, and I'm saying that from where I sit, I find the delay acting very like a cowardly way of behavior. I say, men can't. So now I don't like that side of it.
How is that different from what we have said?
No, I'm coming. Who I'm coming to tangent? Who will say both of them are your friends? So you won't take sides.
No. I've said that in Tokwana with the Bebano. No, will be the best shout.
But what I'm saying is that when you were starting your submission, you can say we all know how you are with both of them. You know, one person will be Gina will take sides. And then you say, well, you can't go deeper into it. Okay. Because me. So if I will say it for Ifya to come at me, I want her to come at me. Simple. Right. If delay will come at me, she chooses to come at me. I'm saying that I don't like that nature of delay. We all know that there's a fight. Ifya so as nigga when he was on TV. We know who is the personality. Then there was a problem. Delay, the fee come out. She's not able to come out and say this is what you have done. So that I'm sure by now, can say we can switch up. 12 years it has been lurking. Ifya so comes hard. Sometimes she mention name and they've been going back and forth. I think the two of them, I don't see them well. I don't see Efia well. I don't see Delay well. What I say? Because the shades they've been throwing at each other, what will be their final results? Would they finally fight? Because when we went to, we are called Ghana Music Award France.
Yes.
I saw Efia. This is how blunt Efia is. I can use the word barefaced. When Ifya saw me at the awards, she walked straight to me. Listen to me, on a regular, if any woman approach me like that, I will deal with you right there. But I will give you back a word because I cannot allow you to embarrass me in public. But I saw it as Ifya, she has some antics. She has the way she deal with the issue. The first thing was that Mr. Logic. Who Mr. Logic calling your Logic? Listen carefully. The Mr. Logic is my name. It's my brand. It is my brand that I eat from. The first thing if you say Mr. Logic calling your Logic, you guys you gang up against a woman, a lady. I mean, so if you're not you gang up. At that point, I laughed and then I do what? I sidestepped and I left. But I'm sure if I had seen Efia and said, Efia, you are not good. You are fighting Delay. I'm not sure she would have been happy. She would have responded in a very abusive way, I'm sure. Because why am I taking sides? But she already took sides on me.
How did you respond?
I didn't know. I said, if you don't know, then I just walk. I laughed and I walked off because I saw it as a Biana Odidi, but it was public.
But you were not being real.
No, I'm coming. I'm coming. The accusation she was making is that we ganged up against.
So you should have faced her squarely.
I'm coming. I explain. Give you. She made an accusation, and I know that we didn't gang up against anyone.
So you should have told her.
I was on my way, Charlie. I was on my way to the washroom. Am I supposed to stand there and worry on myself because if is
watch an escape?
So I saw it as one of her ways of because once she was saying it, she was laughing. So I know how she approached stuff. But in this delay in Efia matter, Efia is not acting. To me, she's not facing the issue. Delay is not facing this. They are just insulting each other. So I see both of them as cowards. I see both of them. You may see Efia says she is very brave because she insults bluntly.
Obianka, sir.
Who's Obianka?
Obianka is so brave.
I said, if Efia is watching, Efia knows when you are right and when you are wrong. If you are speaking an issue. So just go straight to the matter. Because she's an adult.
Okay, yeah.
Or penny, so Kasatiano him. Timmy say the fight, you know, you see, I know, and if I could do
that be will be said, catch it if you and opposite can catch it.
Me catch if you say fight, you know, say do to come on
Are you encouraging someone come on jai shit?
Now what should they do? They should be fighting each other every day. If it has gone to the point where they will fight, they should fight because delay says she's tired.
We are in a law-abiding.
Good, yes, law-abiding. You do know that verbal assault is also against the law.
Me logic. They are kind of the same thing.
Maybe found count because who the woman who say.
No, but touch say me kura na me kasa no. I stated say.
I said it and I'm saying again. You guys are all acting cowards. A plus pen of class. Let me from the very beginning, A plus said that. What's wrong with you? From the very beginning, A plus said that. Am I deaf? A plus said that. We all, oh, Master, wait now. Wait if I wish you can address me. A plus said that. We all know his relationship with Efia. And then he went into the
oh bro I went into the matter.
Then he said that in Tokobi, was it Tokobi wa won ti ase. Oh, Juna he the way A plus addresses issue on this platform, was it the same way he addresses this matter? No. Because he made it clear to us say logic
to you after that I went into the matter and said that.
But you didn't say much.
Said delay at the end of bar. Unexpected and equal
counter
reaction.
And we even quoted the art of war.
Of course. Do you know why I'm going to this issue?
Please,
like this way.
Oh, yeah, to land?
I'm about to land, but I'm being interjected here.
Allow, listen, allow.
There are turbulence.
The tarmac is yours.
Yes.
Land softly.
Me, I'm not afraid of anyone attacking me if I speak the truth. I'm not afraid of it. And I'm not here to fight anybody. We are dissecting issues. We need to be very blunt with it. What I'm saying is that sometimes I get very uncomfortable when I haven't heard delay spoke and I hear Efia.
I haven't heard delay speak.
Sorry, thank you. When I haven't heard delay speak and I hear Efia throwing like open shades at her, then I will follow up. I'll go and say, oh, delay said something, coded something do with Efia to hear, which is also doing reacting. So I'm saying that I find both of them acting as cowards. Me and Penny, it's either you end the fight or you conclude the fight. So both of them, I know the other way. I have pulled the cat to make a name a goom. The hand cat. Me peer truck with name a goom. When Amanda had the floor, when Amanda had the floor, yes. You couldn't be so blunt with Efia's name. All the same, because you are Efia's friend. What you are now here? Nah, Efia.
Everybody's scared. Everybody said Efia will come at them.
Allow me to speak, please. Allow me to speak. Everybody's allowed me to speak.
We have allowed
I am speaking the truth, and I'm not speaking against Efia.
Okay.
I'm speaking the truth. Okay. I'm saying that where they've gotten to, it's either they fight or both of them shut up. Because what is going on social media, it's not helping. Efia is a mother of two, a responsible mother for that matter. Delay also have their own family, people who also respect her, and these are all two popular figures,
powerful
women. Hearing them fighting and exposing each other every day, I'm getting sick of it. So me and the say they've grown too big for this. Either say they will fight and expose themselves or shut up. You know, it's not about not being able to say this or not to say that.
He's very brave. Yeah, what
is brave?
This fight,
logic.
I can't do something special. Who is that?
She was bold enough to face it.
Let's stop it.
Wait.
I find someone that I know.
Now you see where you're taking it. Bulldog. Now you say the fly is equally a friend. None of them.
But I'm talking my
enemy here.
Logic, Bacho.
Make this okay because
Bacho, What are you saying? Wait, Bacho. In this instance, I side with.
You guys have Arnold.
I side with Arnold. You are not even a good liar. You should have said, you should have said, number 2 down to me train. Number 1 over to me train.
Do you know what you can do me?
Okay. Let me see her. I think I mean our sisters, you know, and they are inspiration for the young ladies out there. You know, Mbamucho. Yes. This week, this.
Asem back on Mwanka. And yet, Mr. Logic air corner.
Yes.
Not Johnson, the no.
This is your excuse there. Bacho. This week, Amanda.
We are lucky.
Okay. This week, national security for unveiling ambassadors, you know, and I think it's a good thing. We've always been bemoaning, we don't celebrities in Kasa, Nyoma, Adie, you know, and I think Empress Gifty, na Omafano as one of the ambassadors, unveiling as one of the ambassadors for national security. But we share in Sema Ekukosunu. Some are saying because of the marriage with Hope Sinadoe, who's very instrumental in the present administration, in Naonya as a appointment and a position. Amanda.
Is she the only one?
No, there are few, you know, but ono dear na be dani asem inti na me ka ho asem. Say, I mean, what's your take? I mean, I personally don't think that's the.
Say, and into them then I can home.
Yes, I believe as people that are noticed when we go out there, we are responsible for securing this country. You know, our first duty as ambassadors is to make sure we push peace. You know, so when we see anything that is wrongdoing, see a council, and we will not be in a bad position to have that spot. But because I say there's a political undertone in Kofo hammer on that part of the issue. I wanted to take your view on it.
I think so. Me check a list. It was Gifty, Reverend Lawrence Tete, Anna Nanaba, Kwame Sefakai, Kofi Kinata, and ya form. But role na I say me shada NTS say exactly what are they supposed to do. So muhu bibi ana oma for aka and I said they
are celebrity, they are endorsing the project.
Okay. But me person me project na kasa na me person me say.
Oh. The project is see something, say something.
Okay.
So
that's
national security,
right? 999, right?
Yeah.
So Patrick explain. I mean, let Arnold. If you throw light a little bit on what the reason.
So national security for the initiative biaba, because I must say civil unrest be also some of our neighboring countries, Burkina Faso, need the keke kakao. So, my nyina alert security wise. If you do baby now, be okay, sorry. You see a character unusual. Oko mox, oko bon pie, no be ban, okuta bag, need the keke kakao. Once you see something that's suspicious, no, reach out to a certain number. So that initiative, no normal selected celebrities be our own front.
Right.
Simple as that.
Okay. Then I think so they have a Germany baby was and there's ambassadors and they've not really taken enough. Because if something
Amanda,
that
no,
life...
I'm not going to say be a gift, a gift, Empress gift. A surround of power. No, we sit down. No, who will be bag now or fresh. I could be with a bag or how.
Me man gain a sir.
I impression.
Now when the impression what they were showing pass one.
So Amanda, back to you.
Yeah, okay, logic, right? Yeah.
I mean, for me, I think it's a
logic.
very cool initiative. You know, because as people that. Because maybe we tout ourselves as gatekeepers. What gates are we keeping?
No, but
we shouldn't be keeping the space or the gate locked just for entertainment purposes. I think, say, if we have peace in this country, I want us to delve into the matter where people are trying to connect. Yes, say she does not deserve the role. And that because the husband, that's what I want.
That's why Bulldog and the politics. Gifty has following. Gifty is very loud. I know you'll be so can I drink. Comfort gifting, comfort gifty pa. In some more ambassador, not as a more show be so or following or can be a man for 18. So yeah, why not? Why would they want to go for her? Politics is definitely a woman. You can be a the party was so I funny and the cost for my definitely.
So you think definitely is part.
Of course.
Okay. Kwame, what's your take on it?
If she can do the job, why not? A friend is saying, yeah, who saw no bit me now or like Monday can or the following, and she can promote the agenda. Maybe be a deep piece by the we cried initially for ambassador answer. And you know, so we better say you be ambassador because look, you now crying ambassador. Oh, once you about you can't Ghana card as I say who here. You can't a friends and SIM registration. I say who here. It's say terrorism near the Koso, baby, different places. Sanya beya we cry by nature to Kakrebi. Yen ambassador. We in ya be politics.
I think that noise no form. Yes. Some ambassadors, but the MSN no is no from.
Omo mistake so omo ambassador. I Kakrebi. So omo ya about 5.
Yeah.
Also omo di bika na obia no pe bia kra na so kra na so omo logo bia na obia social media yen nyina ye posting na
schools na there
yes hu hia because say we ase aye hu. The way na nkofo person omo call am demonia there no. Enti no mama obia mbie nani na ye make sure so asumbe wo man no.
Yeah, me take the nkofo can be it doesn't make sense to me. Say na dey no nim security ho na terrorism dey gifty dey no nim na expertise and I'm like wait no kwa na fa na I don't know any no war or no so and what about the rest? But the only excuse you have is this petty politics.
Into your phone, so call your phone ambassador, just a who phone electronics.
And it doesn't make sense to me. But the point is, and American is just this old dirty politics. And it be moody yes, but the point is that she is an ambassador, not alone, but with 4 others.
Yes.
And they are not supposed to know about terrorism. Your guys will met you will be about terrorism, and then guys will met you will be how to keep yourself safe from terrorism. That's not the point. My understanding is that the point is for us all to also be curious and conscious about security. My understanding is that what I heard one of them, the security people saying was, I'm out for this, I'm out for Freddie Yeroff. BBNC and one for us say, BBNC is just to test the number see the worker. There was a previous number that was a 122.
Yes, okay.
What are not all the security so if you call and you need fire, they will link up, ambulance they will link up. People were calling and then they were just abusing the system. I don't know what is wrong with some people. It is a Franco 4-5 he saw Mumwa near promulgated at least the use of these things and the sanity that comes with it. Why should we have problems with
actually, there are 6 people for the records. Kofi Kinata, Kwame Sefakai, Jifa Bampo, Gifty Adoye alias Empress Gifty, and Nanaba Namwa, and Reverend Dr. Lawrence.
Now, rule, no, sir, very clear.
Yes, I mean, I think Arnold delved into it, but I think and before I come to Mr. Logic, for me, I think it's a good initiative. I believe ambassadors Neswa. I think they should cast their net very wide, because asema aye kan wasem no it's security conscious.
Bu when you fake on ambassador. Okwa brochira. Yeah, but we be dan so a all no for police.
So like that's what I'm saying. If you look at what Mr. George Dampari did with engagement as in media people, I think the national security should have done something like that. Put us, all of us, in a space and say, listen, this is what we are sensing now. So in your activities, just be extra, I saw a snippet of a video. Nana Magban, I don't know, say.
Yeah, that's part of the initiative.
Okay, but I don't see her name in the list.
But maybe also another role, no be actual commercial to actually.
Onya commercial no better.
Yeah,
But
Mr. Logic, you come to me.
I'll come to you, Mr. Logic. What do you think of this initiative? And do you think, say, the ambassadors or the aforementioned microphone,
yes,
do they need to be paid for this role?
Oh, I think they need to pay them. Who's there?
Yes,
of course. I mean, based on duties now, but I mean, my concern back couldn't say, who's here? Because terrorism, we've got different type of terrorism, international terrorism, transnational, and then domestic. I don't know if they've been educated on which one that they are supposed to help. But we can say crime is crime. Also, terrorism, so international terrorism, if we are expecting international terrorism, like I said, it's a huge something that we are expecting to hit Ghana, which I don't praise. I guess easy. That is the ISIS money, Al Qaeda level. If that is what they've been, appointed, like I say, a very serious issue. What I say, because imagine biological and these nuclear terrorists who they bomb and it not be something where the things it be easy like that for them. But if it's domestic terrorism or transnational, where you are expecting terrorists from Nigeria and Togo, at least we can handle. Because terrorism, I don't want to believe, say, where the be easy, sir. Because we share Kwashe boys and no more now. Recently, what we saw now, the whole man busy can look at it, no be easy. So I ask myself, say, national security, yes. I mean, these ambassadors, they've got following. Almost kasa, people will listen. Maybe they will, do some what do you call PR on it. It makes sense to prompt people, but their personal security. So are they considering that? And then make us say, what level of terrorism have they been, mandated to inform people on? Because international terrorism, they are bulldog. Then it goes beyond them.
Right.
It goes way beyond it. But that's on that side. With the payment, That's what we asked them.
Just before you go on the payment,
connected
your gifty Empress, ni husband,
yes.
I think there's some clarification up as well here in yes, sir, boss. Good evening, honorable.
Good evening, Apple.
Or a big member of society. Good evening, honorable. Hello.
Yeah, Mpacho
Mitunka. Mpacho Bibia Boko there.
Nyanko Pato.
Mpacho Edase. Mpacho Kasa. Yes. Oh, yes.
I think that there is a little clarification via Mpacho. Number one. Yeah, brother, I know that is here. No business office, local and international. Terrorism, my Emma. Terrorism, yes, the obituary can say, I know to tell you, Jam Grover. I mean, Nipa de Bubu, Nipa Ebitra, Edina Gaga, the terrorism, Indiana. As I said, you have bought a good. Yeti kan. Aketua bia ni. Voluntary work. Nipa omo eye no omo doso. The day no omo da program na dem. Omo gubodi. Na meyiridin toso 19.
Wow.
Eye my general family fakan okahu. Yenya koti prat okahu. Okuba okahu. Na namba magra okahu. Na namba na mwa OB Ofasempa or my hine company Sante. I mean a lot of them. We are 20 something. Now rule ni say na Amanda Ekano. Yeshe omonya kwan ebiati radio so TV so omo reach out to a lot of people. Social media omo following omo reach out to a lot of people. Ada say yen create awareness. Also be ohono a o jani fie obi aba oba megina hono mo ye bi o nwura fie hono awujina ho o ye strain feed no emfa no ho no jina hono wo hwedi pana so the phone is omo ya omo series of a year omo ye obi ho betwitu obeto obi ho no oba be plant bomb any ade it is who say obi ni ye bi enkoya immediately no that is oye police infrastructure and that's a number the two no no afre wo direction pe on be pa hono ma be hwese edien e na ekoso so eti sana eyi ni tie enye gifting ko ana so omo ye be 5 omo doso from the list you know I mean say omo ye over 30 bra so wow. But few of them ana omo aye active omo ye den omo eye ho adwuma I mean say ehunyu mukra Kofi Kinata adon manuka ya obabi Reverend Lawrence Tete on one that our can that program we that a lot of them are more in fact how many ministers share or more can or more straight away there we know voluntary work almost say almost some far or more following you can tell more and from what they create awareness it's when you awareness creation. And say ambassador say about appointment for the proportional office be another kokoye edumasrum pubia yeba ma okai and then we know what say yes sport yes sport strange movement be our northern sector on the movement I just say ya draw or more as you draw more attention na ye alert and then some more video be a possible I'm say Thursday, Lome. The partner about the true market action AK-47. And yet police in even a yes smarter and go be spray or more market. So I'm
yes.
It's where the FSA. It is who be there. Man, you know what you say. Who better be there man before I what you want to grab on mama.
Honorable.
Ubana tenye ya. Ubiye ni wano me.
Honorable.
Especially obviously, that's why the UTV premises. Or more we say CCTV cameras the bomb. The cameras the bomb. No more just see. Or more the first on betting this. The movement. So
honorable.
Yes. Yeah.
Mpacho, I mean, I think it's a good initiative. But my question here is, say you selected people, and you rightly said, say, almost 30. And they've been tasked to do BBC. I think they're great, but maybe say more casting net wider, because we don't want to also give the impression say okay, Nipa 30 on my face, and that's what my other panelist was trying to get to. Say in the end, na omupenye to manana, and now say in the future we're looking at another plan or another strategy to engage all of us, so that we are security sensitive to some of these issues based on your readings. Because munamu ti ejumane nisu namu hu die koso.
We know senior motiwa mo discussing a part of it. More ye biano no. So on ye no. Eti enye se ebia I mean, Ghana for you in the concoction, but kana setia as you say yes so yetimi ho gimu na ye ho adwuma so okay good say more ye ho discussion abema ama ku say as you say ye ma ye need die ho so any strange movement be oboku
mbacho ye be da wase for time a odi amayen Yankupon show na I know what you about my sorry. Why? Thank you. So yes, you can continue.
Yeah, so you know when the big man came, he kind of referred to what I was saying. You know, he cited Lomé. Because he could for me be or no. Then I make I say transnational terrorism, which me film no about. And you know, I was only saying say in their communication, they should know that they have to speak on all these things. So never ya ube say obi cry na ufi enim cry na say or a suspicious character bia you have to call and you say be all try with the bonny answer. Na face to pickpocket you say obi wa when him say area we boys be yes ade we wo ho nso ntimi nka because usuro na face last time na me suggest say you know we have rehabilitated criminals. Omo ko prison omo so terror na dey mo ko prison just as you said so they should cast their nets wide.
We should recruit
them. They should recruit them because Bulldog you can only fish when you have a fisherman with you on the sea. Criminal be or I don't know onim tricks ni na obi a ojina bus stop kana say confo bi ba onim say akọ confo so ojina bus stop that wonim until I think say casting their net wide. They should look at some of these ex-convicts who have been rehabilitated. No, underground. Maybe they can't bring them to the fore. Underground. Now come somewhere then. No more information. That's what I think.
Beautiful suggestion. Arnold.
Well, for me, I think say if Nokrepa say Mr. Doye some underhand dealings been a find a wife. So because you see, it would have been a different scenario if Empress Gifty unqualified. The commander said, she's loud. In the last 3 years, you cannot actually pick 3 gospel artists who are loud, who are relevant on social media, who are relevant on traditional media. The lady has produced singles. Recently, you're not the concert. She's especially all over the place. In December.
Resurrection effect.
Yes. In December, she did not only perform on just the gospel-oriented shows, she was doing secular shows as well. And she kind of appeals to both divides. And me and Mr. Adoy, let me pass my wife, fitted the bill.
I'll push.
I'll push. It would have been a different scenario if unqualified.
See, I found a black star, no Kobo India.
What's that saying? If unqualified. For the past year or two, no, she's not been relevant. She's not got a following and all that stuff. Now pushing it more. Then you are kind of as a way kululu. Papa said Empress Gifty qualified. Now the husband no is in the position to actually vouch for her. No, I vouch for her. We know go do.
Oh, this is sharp.
What are you talking about? Hey, one more example. In 1990, one of the greatest football events and coaches, Alex Ferguson. Yeah. He had the opportunity to be coaching about Darren. Darren no born in 4 seasons about 27 matches. But because no one good, the man could not force the kid into the team. There was the Beckhams, there was the Cantones, and then. Into 4 seasons, 27 matches. Now the other side, no, Paolo Maldini. The papa was Cesare Maldini. But Paolo was so good, sent Papa me choice. I saw yes. So you see the difference.
Yeah.
So the wife is good.
Yes.
She fits into the bill. She merits that position. Now they not Kwame Sefa can get no connections. Kwame Sefa on your board member for MP or 75. Onim ko for government. I didn't my mom for say Kwame the connections in Tina. Ye man has a role. Na banamwa. I should not got connections in government and outside government. So why give it
in football?
Exactly. Why gift? So for me, I think she qualifies. It is a passing Mr. Adoye pushing a boss salute. It means that you support your wife. Something like plus the basho be means man we are supporting the wife.
It's on your fucking man.
On your fucking man. The wife qualify. The wife qualify anyway PN. And so for me, I think say some of my finger no out for bash and they say any community machinations, you know, I think it's a hogwash. She really deserves to be in that list. Because now, top 5 gospel artists on my endorsement. Who you Dinah? Who you Joe? Who you to some extent Emoji, Celestina? When Press Gift is there. You cannot take her out from the top 5 when you have gospel artists on personal endorsement. She fits into that bill. It's a minimum problem.
Kwame.
Oh, like I said, I totally agree with Arnold.
Okay. For me, I mean, it's a national call. I was with my lawyer, I think Jerry, 2 weeks ago, we were driving around and he made an observation. We were facing a traffic light, and just behind the traffic light was a huge wall. You know, then the thing hit him and said, Ushe, outside society, there are very short walls or no walls at all. Once you take out the walls, you have an open community. Inti crime related, you know. So the whole system is built on that national security mindset. Because baby soon now and now baby now. So I think it's something that is good, and we all need to jump in and help, whether you are an ambassador or not.
Yes.
Right. And as we sit here, we are ambassadors for the nation. You know, so we don't necessarily need to be put in office and put to work and say you know. So I think it's a good call, and kudos to whoever brought the idea up. I mean, lately, so Ushe, another topic I want us to look at. Lately, Ushe releases as in music releases. What they're doing now is engaging the dance fraternity. You know, I mean, I think it's a good thing. Initially, these dance people were only engaged when there was time for music videos. Yes, but now they are in the forefront of promotion and pushing. And they're actually making the music space very vibrant. The dance sequences are the same. It's getting tiring or it's tiresome. You know, these are a few views that we've collected. So I wanted to ask your take on it. Honorable Ola, best starting.
Honorable, yes. But I think it's a good observation, because I was also contemplating on such similar observations. It looks as if we'll be releasing you man, then there's a dance challenge. We'll be releasing man. So what is it? Is it the same Ghanaian attitude of Obi and or is a marketing tour is actually, you know, yielding results? But what I've found out is that it is really not yielding results for all of them. A more D kind of a boy. But you see, now baby drama, we don't even know which challenge we are learning.
Okay.
So what I say, a baby breed. But when we dancers, you know, they are now getting more business. That is if they are even paying them. They are getting more business now than before, which is also good. But I'm not too sure that the challenges going on, no, musicians, you know, and take it, give us 2-3 months, because it means that about baby breed, identify which one to go with, and now we just have to leave it. So I think we should be looking out for more strategies in promoting our songs, rather than we all learning or doing the same thing that somebody is doing. What I say? Because the last time I was here was Mr. Drew Dance Challenge. Adam also a challenge. Who was my boy Creamy? Also the Numaba Dance Challenge. Dope Nation, Panla also challenge. I'm like, okay. If they say no, yes, there are two Numbi and I go find a challenge near this or what? I think we can do better. We should probably be looking for more options.
Okay. Amanda, then I
think so when it comes to music promotion, there are different ways I'll be to me call about it. You know, the only thing that makes me I can say asani baby or why any baby extra beer santi a big crab baby cry you na say untrending, you know, it didn't really last. But for instance, maybe Kevin Boy down flat, you say, you know. So we share video on a dance Lloyd I mean, it was a beautiful dance into a do train. You say, boss, you just want to dance the way I call it. It's not a bad thing at all. To me, money yet strong, but we are not saying bibia enye extra bia dia and the beba na atwem as want to buy who said yes so as want to music yeah it did not chair because there was something unique about it you know saying unique in dia into me and as you see as most of the challenges no more no so no social media and encourage more especially TikTok saying into the nyum ne buy na open so creative bibia amanfo be follow what I say na ebia akọ viral kakra nti utie ye dia a bit me akọ viral but aside that I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Okay Mr. Logic, do you think we should encourage it or discourage it?
I think we should encourage it because dance has always been part of the art. Ghana dance ensemble. Dance has always been, but I think Ghana cry elite because so who study Jamaica from starting at Che. You know, you hear dances like Willie Bounce and before, I think they were call gone. All these call guns, like they said, Zone 2, all these things were all part of the music that carried the song along. And then you say, we're here for dancing. Exactly. The songs are made for dancing, so obviously the dancers must also join. But the good things like I said, some were not nice. I think we should look at the generations that is involved in this dancing. Omo Mufi 19, 20, they are getting the excitement serious. But say we are from 30 up now call 40. I won't say it's becoming boring.
Are you indirectly saying say Amanda wabo abroa?
Me Amanda say no, sir. Ola also discouraged.
Yeah, because Mr. Logic, he has a cowardly way of going about issues.
That's also impression on ya.
Impress.
Me can't say myself when jam na manu isia. You understand question no go kasa. Me know we are tears here down flat no, can you do it?
I can do it. I can do it.
Can you do it?
I can do it.
Logic. When you name
Pacho any Let me say
my head.
Who's there? Age na me dey connect me can say bia ula na you pass into me. Who say enyum no enyum bia on the target audience o. Na me can say 19 years for no. Omo gravitation is different. But yeah mu say no, ebia you want to hear something before you be moved with a song somehow. I'm just saying. And then you say Kevin Boy the lucky now and you say or say my head idea for the lyrics correlate with the dance.
Right.
So it catched on fast. But omo waka no. Once I know e can different thing. Asanso am different. Yes, I was say ultimately people are able to connect easily. And I also Kamido class on also here dance be. But honestly they not to me am because and you know to know. And it was the people want the dance to speak the music language to them, to interpret the music. So you're looking out the fast up and you are gone. What I say, I think it's a thing we must encourage. But then to be smart, you know, the artists from now going now when we say TikTok now they can't promotional way no. They should now start creating songs that panla we are kind. So almost panla no. They have the way the panla is, but which is how can you describe panla? But there's a dance they've created called panla. So creatively, they should try create a song that can be used to develop a dance. Like, never can I say, put up, put it to you. Quick, let me be quick. Ebia, what can I say? Not mainly. Fanny say, shut idea will be our JJC. Who's also a dance immediately. BB like that, like he was trying to push the dance to it. People are catching on easy because of the way the dance is easy to do. Some are creating their own dancing. It is all per se. When you know one for no and fan say Kevin Boy there now. Maybe also just very smart now to me. My lyrics no. It me creative enough to be used to develop a dance. But some can say, I love you, baby, I love you, I miss you. What dance will you create along with the song? You know, the lyrics also.
I love you, I miss you.
Oh, I know, but then if you want to make an impact like Kevin Boy, he did for my head, and of all these things that he did, maybe now you have to go extra mile to be more creative. But dancing must be encouraged. Yeah, very necessary.
Arnold,
for me, I think say music, you know, evolving. The same way I'm marketing, also evolving. Now. So our dance routines were instigated by TikTok. TikTok, no. This last time I checked, the biggest social media platform now. 120 million monthly subscribers. So if you have such a platform, a pushy, and as a marketing tool for a new one, then you must take it seriously. And so far, I think the Ghanaian artists now are buying into that the new marketing strategy or promotional tool they back here and you might release it. However, I think the Ghana for no sometimes they copy too much. And as about start here, obia person you be na fe he. I'll give you a few examples. Ebi so die no omane ye too huna dodo. Let's also understand the fact say it might work for some, it might not work for others.
That's right. Everybody.
Sometimes even one artist, one thing will be a working man, the next one a working man. And I give you this typical example is Sefa. He choke. A fast, simple. With a dance routine. And the routine was quite simple to actually grasp. Fever. Fever. So once you make it cumbersome, if you don't simplify it and you make it cumbersome, there's some way. And now, a man for being so copy, a man for being do. And I'll give examples. You say, what do you call it? Kiss Daniel. The song Buga. You know how the dance goes. I say Kwame Eugene, so they take away. And the same routine now, of course, for an hour, so you're saying Kwame Eugene, so you be span when you win.
Ubo Kwame Eugene, yes, it's a take away in the car. No, see a guitarist way. Yeah, Nanko for a cabli. Wow.
Of course, they were taking inspiration. Taking inspiration, yeah. At them to the Biaba. I said, Obama, to soon now, you show you. So we are not to turn like a
no, I was so home.
No, I was so home. That was my son who so home. Now, the me who so cry, I catch the name of the Abba. I just say, now
we are very bold. Busa a logical assembly or the best on
Bob. If you a shower,
sorry.
Catch again now the night yes now waiting most oh God. So we simplify because you see
is there a person who just like catch that?
No, but the person say a dorsal dodo. A dorsal. Because when my national I say now yes now. So we miss all
case for ni na.
Oh me say
you be free me.
Oh me say
oh me say mortar na.
Jumani edi.
Oh me say mortar from who say I don't even get it. What I say. But the point is if you simplify it, na your original na far it goes for because you see apart from the what TikTok no. See wedding for normal used to down flat. It's nice.
Yeah.
Because people who are going for parties, once the song hits, everybody will want to do the dance.
But that's a make idea perform.
That's a plan. What I said. Once it hits, everybody will want to do the dance at parties, at weddings, at engagements. But simplify it. Don't make it too. What is that?
And yeah, that will be live band. No. Simplify it.
Okay, it was
because who was away?
Simple.
Yes, be able to buy.
That on the back we can.
Simple.
Oh, that that's what the back we can.
Yeah, me.
Evlas, before I mean we are coming to a close.
Yeah.
Week we are who say unu nipa. Yabuna koko. Mabumu. More rinsa, more share hugs, more share kisses. I mean, then who better all call list this one, and I will list this one.
My sister,
and I won't say baby.
But as I my country was said, I'm not going to call. Me call list this one. You know, become me and Babeka.
Of course, I never trust.
What mean you have to do?
Oh, I'm not going to renew the 5 service for car. I'm going to be a kukudra and some Babeka. Be just that.
Because you see tonight you chop. So me I want to know say if that tonight you chop.
Oh, so ofifie be nyina some person can abo so amano no.
And the yenka.
Everybody say boo. O nse nkofo bebre ho a omo inherit enemy. And the normal bebre ha omo. Me asem no eba Abraham. And I also run the draws. I run the draws in Instagram. Also I run the draws. Internet I don't say yanka no ho asema. Fine. They beka but Michelle Kromu a. Enye ntokwa. Obi o be na adwin se bia. Okoshi abna kokko Kromu asenka yo no a. Nke bi ona na be kontokwa. No, me aso na makanwi o. Abu once me bibia cheda. Yeah. Enti no, em so me call program bi wo Underbridge, madam for be birthday party. And me share abna. Ono kra na ba me ho. That down upon I know we did matemo so ko share be ma kwasampa ni bi say plus. But me look, obi ya no ko fi ron kan obi anti so obi aye o. You know, ono na waka na asebo. Et me hwe video no. We say nkofo be tag we hwe video no me say to ono na ba me ho. And then we had we spoke. I don't have anything against her. Just that minya I want her to be okay and to be happy. What makes her happy, so long as it doesn't make other people's homes, it doesn't bring problems in other people's homes. Yeah, and yeah, bibia. So, Obi Cross send me say yes, Mama, Abna $50,000.
Yes, the more content, moody content.
And on one say, when I'm busy, say, when I know you know, so yeah, mommy, one content. Yeah, on one say, whatever she says about me on Instagram content, I'm just me on UTV and Mikabono. But once Abna is fine, once she's happy, once she Uncle Boo, wouldn't say anytime I'm responding to Abna because she has mentioned my name. But what I say. If not, Nadia, me, I don't really care. Until I know there is content for her.
No, but from what I'm gathering, also you see who share that who person already content.
Now make content, me the content then. Maybe if I can go to YouTube.
Oh, okay, apparently.
Maybe if I can go to YouTube, say go now.
But apparently. Yeah, apparently on also you sue for content.
And yeah, so when you ska wom dia, make cry them. Yeah, person my bloggers kakra. Like bloggers no more. Everybody should make money. Say me na would come in once. Say whatever. Na say no na be ma usika na say also be nya aduane adia. It's fine. Me I don't really care. And there's one thing. Me it's like yes you ebia ye could di atem na my ye bibi na wo be di atem na Boo, Ghana who has made 1 week da.
No, they rain.
Apart from United Showbiz, that you to me many trending for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah, too much.
Oh yes.
TV show more Champions League finals.
Me no can say Kramanya information class president share.
Oh, but
I say the Saturday is the offend.
Some catch us some call president Kufuor. I said last day ya chair. Na some more check at room. I'm some papa then. Oh, one na man papa ya wo hwe. I say, "Hey, papa na massacre o se ni nyina ka ho." It's you know. Yeah, everybody should do what brings them money so long as illegal.
Nice. Aha na
me some bomb abaso.
Yes.
And they better uli. Yeah, those legal player. Yeah, woo, I'm going to say job. I buy him, but yeah, sorry. I am sorry, never you. More per se, I matter this. Sorry, you better. Oh, forever. And you buy a United Showbiz. Yenny to me a show wrong. Go to TV station organ and hang in a jam show. No more fan of what chance someone act here, the NIA. Never. Never champagne. Arnold. Who say Anum Kalipo my the whole Ghana Anum Kalipo? That's how they told me there.
Hello, this thing Kamoya no I lack anke.
I ready.
Kalipo boni.
That we have it we say for o bibia o ton awon.
Tony.
E wa dia yeto. E wa dia ye pe. Hano and the sponsors UTV. Papa has sponsors no pay.
Oh yes.
Yeah, almost feel Arnold. Arnold gets the feeling no. And a logic have a count. He said you register. We are sure so yeah the more.
One can be
Gang of men.
And they are hosting all by. And they are the adabraka to the world. It's and the host in your bemano. Ole, 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 ole.
Let's go. Oh my God, your phone. Let me wish my dad a happy birthday.
Okay. Hold on, I'll give you last word. That's it. Your glass. Hey, your glass.
This year I celebrated the involved.
Yes, celebrating your host, you know. Yes, I celebrate United Showbiz. Me say, yen ye to me your show. Na Ghana TV, you know, we do no. No, them go for about so. Oh yes, Arnold.
Yes.
Oh yes, Logic. Oh yes, A+.
Yes.
But win him.
Non-alcoholic.
Yeah, can you know? Yami share for that Dixon.
Amen. Hey, na me dem want me.
Oyoba.
Yes, someone. Best presenter. Yes. The whole Ghana show Papa Pani. Showbiz.
The whole Ghana
Showbiz. Yeah, win him.
Yes, boss.
You better say about Quack. Maybe I'm more
the best same.
Oh,
when you get Papa.
And I'm on the cracker, so I am on
Yes. You call. A+, what's your last words?
The last words.
Yes.
The last words is Nyamisha for the Dixon. Na Nyamisha Mr. Oforisopon.
Yep.
Na Nyamisha Dr. Osei Kwame Despite.
Yes.
Yeah. Nyamisha adum na that be the president and the GTV be mom.
Sharp.
Oh, the mom.
Yes.
Forever.
You are doing a great job.
Also forever, and ever and can one.
Yeah.
Na menchia friend saying yenu aba ama someone yenu aba enya na mama ground ama sapon
Oh, okay.
ama sapon
Come on.
yes ninua Isaac Osei ochina enne eya ne birthday okay no happy birthday Isaac Osei na menchia minua Nana Kofi Pepra Bonsu Junior aka Nana B.
Nice one.
What was the last word?
Oh, my last words no tiawa say be ma ultra TV so na wo kasa ushia nipa na account mo asem so I also we your mema asem ho so what you say ntu
men ko junso
ma oba besie nya kukuduro a producer wo na wo se no wo se na junso
de me
enti mi kwa akojunso who we are now the following week you know Waba betina haba Charlie Obama approach you coward
Hey, I'm a number.
The lesbian wouldn't do that, you know.
But you're trying Prophet Nigel Gazing.
Yes, the birthday, yes, exactly. Yes.
Oh, now we are watching of Aquaman.
The president, the prophet of Umofia.
Yes.
Umofia president. The person will me Papa. Mr. GC, happy birthday to you, Daddy. I love you so much.
Jesus.
GC, my father. And Empire, Watakra Day, a few days ago, I'm presenter being
oh, yeah.
Into Momunina, Yako, to be trendy, to Ladies In, to Sparkles Empire. Thank you so much for the support. You know, I think that's just about it. Thank you.
Mr. Logic, what I say?
Bese me da me designer ase.
Yeah.
Force Mali.
I like it.
Yes, thank you. No designer me entire. And I feel bese me da father this ase. Say he always invites me to his great platform.
Yep.
Father Yamishao. But Oladie. Bese me ka share this. I closing remarks. Yes. Bese me ka share say you so deno. Dakro. That's what she had time for. On you so good no.
That's it.
On you so good no.
I know.
I did the right thing.
Yeah, the one who so catch it.
You should have said it. You should have said it. I've seen it. Arnold,
Captain Chinchin Dagbe was civil aviation, captain was civil aviation. Benjamin Colley was civil aviation. And a happy birthday to Juliana Sewa Boaje, who Juma was Shell, Committee 11.
Let me sign out.
If you are the part.
Yes.
MPP headquarters.
Oh yes. A plus your child. Mesu. Okay. Me the ahana yedi adwumadi ni beba awieye. Mechia me empress na ma adwuma we enye enda form kra anya easy. Me tu ni na afọ. Me tu afọ. Inti enye easy sa. But you make it easy all the time. Make it look easy. Me the I said that says Subema Father Dixon. So believing in me. This is one gentleman that he's father to all, you know, and he looks out for the best in all of us. Nyakupon Shah, despite me, and yes, and then specialized boss. Make sure be for support. Yes, I mean His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, any Ibrahim Mahama. I can tell you. Yes, Nana Akufo-Addo, I'm telling you with all confidence, Nana Akufo-Addo can't wait for you to come and take your seat back. Apana bre, it's in Pacho Yeshe, and him no aba. Mesa Achia, my boss, Dr. Norris Kwekuhama of Minerals Development Fund, Midawasi, with all the things you're doing. Happy birthday to Prophet Nigel Gaze, Prophet Papa Ono Kasema, and Unebim. Mesa so Achia, Alaji Osman, the humble Billy. Obi anim no boaboa obia or Ghana mu ni ade. Then there is one last one to original ni Matelai first or ye Obrahim Amanche ewo teshi nungwa mo bo model ole